Massachusetts, northern Norfolk County and eastern Massachusetts, Suffolk County and eastern Massachusetts, until 9 p.m. Eastern Daylight Time. At 8:09 p.m., National Weather Service Doppler radar indicated a severe thunderstorm capable of producing a tornado 6 miles northeast of Worcester, moving east at 47 miles per hour. The tornado will be near Framingham by 8:25 p.m., Newton by 8:35 p.m., Cambridge and downtown Boston by 8:45 p.m. The safest place to be during a tornado is in a basement. Get under a workbench or other piece of sturdy furniture.
Let's play a little game, it's called Big Potato. Except it ain't a game, it's my life, the Great Tornado. The Great Tornado. The Great Tornado. It ain't a game, it's my life, the Great Tornado. Let's play a little game, it's called Big Potato. Except it ain't a game, it's my life, the Great Tornado. The Great Tornado. The Great Tornado. It ain't a game, it's my life, the Great Tornado.
If I owe you money, you better hide from me. The earth has no curve, it's flat as far as the eye can see. And I can see, ain't no bribing me with your bribery. It's Boston Ray, I'm checking in again on Iron Realm. Only 4 a.m. for me, I'm already high as hell. I can't hide the smell, earth is flat as far as I can tell. Or as low as heaven, a holy blessing. Man, I know the brethren. My rhymes are like a loaded weapon or a can of soda shaking. As above, so below, I got a show at 7. I'm doing 55 in a 45 and I'm fine. Pump the tires up to 35 PSI. Driving by, loving life. Rhyming stuff that doesn't rhyme. I'm on Berry Hill, I'ma hit you with my Chevy still. It's heavy still, I'm really real. I have to do this, shout out to Massachusetts. I'm so far past you, it's useless. Watch me leave the house here. You suck like Florida's healthcare. I'm about to take my business elsewhere.
Play a little game, it's called Big Potato. Except it ain't a game, it's my life, the Great Tornado. The Great Tornado. The Great Tornado. It ain't a game, it's my life, the Great Tornado. Let's play a little game, it's called Big Potato. Except it ain't a game, it's my life, the Great Tornado. The Great Tornado. The Great Tornado. It ain't a game, it's my life, the Great Tornado.
Oh no, the terror is back. Someone tell the government to fake another terror attack. Cause a conspiracy theory is never a fact until we do our research and then it's a wrap. Let's play a little game, it's called Baked Potato. But it ain't a game, it's my life, the Great Tornado. It's fake, do they know? Give me all the money, I take the payroll. I don't just sit down, man, I make the table. Your video don't show curvature, you just fake the angle. I know you soft inside like a great tomato. In your Luda land it looks like it was made with Play-Doh. So go in the back and play with dreidels and make volcanoes. I'm multitasking, I'm coming up with more trash than a salty trash bin. How you gonna say I did something wrong? How you gonna say I don't hit the bomb? Now you wanna say, man, leave me alone. You tryna stain my image? You can't stain my image. In high school my nickname was Stains and I was named by women.
Let's play a little game, it's called Baked Potato. Except it ain't a game, it's my life, the Great Tornado. The Great Tornado. The Great Tornado. It ain't a game, it's my life, the Great Tornado. Let's play a little game, it's called Baked Potato. Except it ain't a game, it's my life, the Great Tornado. The Great Tornado. The Great Tornado. It ain't a game, it's my life, the Great Tornado.
Great tornado, true king blowing up like Sharknado. It's Russ, I like chives on my baked potato. Stitches get stitches, so I talks to no one. I'm like Andy Griffith, sheriff with no gun. Talking shit to me, you might as well hold your tongue. Cause I repel a spell just like I'm ringing a bell. True kings are like a hurricane. When we come through, we rain down hell.
Rosta.
Huh.
Rosta.
What's he doing? That's odd.
Booster. Booster.
I'm sure I can fix it. I think. The world of science cares about you. Eureka! We found it. With the tools of science, we have invented, yes, hand sanitizer. But not just any hand sanitizer. This hand sanitizer was developed and approved by the Dark One himself. Here are a few of the things our product can bring you.
K-Rick. Welcome to the Boston Ray Mud Flood Adventure Show. It's been so long since this old world met with stones, since they invented televisions and phones and all the staged events that have yet to make a dent in the dome. Dent in the dome, man, I'm mentally prone to defend things to me, a sentimentality grown. Used to ways in which I found truth through the ground zero soil in which my roots grew. If this is something that you're not used to, then take out your earbuds and lose the Bluetooth. This ain't a fashion model runway competition, sitting with hover hemming, grinning all cringe at the skeletons of the wealthy, unhealthy slim, picking Z's. Y'all need to get the shit in gear and pull them stick shiftings out of the park positions, burning asphalt and cement institutes a lot of friction. Got a stick whip with a lot of pistons, on a mission to spot a quick come up, missed to hit a lick from sundown to sun up. Mr. Talk a lot of shit, but don't have the grit to fire a live round from the gun tucked. Mr. Drunk is a skunk, everyone a punk, but when the shit hits the fan, better make sure it's plugged. Yeah, plugged in like some kid on a 3-year drug binge, becoming unhinged, influenced by thug friends, and one stint that he served in the county jail, with a no-nonsense attitude that's no fail, but no weight on his frame so frail. Old stale thoughts float flannel through a network of written language with no braille. For those who are spiritually blinded, I pretty much just described in as little words as possible, avoiding all obstacles, call lots of bullshit and nonsense, called through all the stops and bumping Hobson, from Black Swan to Boston, and back over to the left coast in Compton. This is the Boston Ray. Boston Ray. Mud flood. Flood. Oh, adventure spitting them words, it's intrinsic. The way we've been tricked by the adrenochrome sipid. From kids tripped out of their eye sockets, extracted from the pupil. All seeing eye around your neck, wrap the noose pull. Not trying to throw you off course, only being useful in providing the logical. It's form of information about the way the United Nations has divided nations and supplied the nations with unsurvivable situations. I sit for days in a raised tent, used to pray when I felt the need to speak to Jesus, felt the teeth pinch of the devil's rejects. Whoever he is, he was, or he's been, came here to kill, steal, and destroy forever heathen. Better we win on the spiritual level, spirit of a heathen than the physical, cause it's invisible, yet controls all the living souls. I've been giving wholehearted advice to those with ears, those whose non-bias is clear, either through violence and fear, a couple Miller High lights and tears. Time is right here, yet so far away, far away. Ladies and gentlemen, I may be on that marijuana pot's hit again, and it's not Ritalin. They've been caught fiddling with the wrong citizen. This has been the Boston Ray MFA. Yeah.
Level home.
You slept. Warning, the self-destruct system has been activated. Option to override self-destruct expires in 10 minutes.
Self-destruct sequence will initiate in 60 seconds. All personnel please exit immediately. Self-destruct sequence has initiated. This facility will self-destruct in 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
AI's insane, it might infect your brain. Let's blow up the mainframe. Blow up the mainframe. AI's insane, it might infect your brain. Let's blow up the mainframe. Blow up the mainframe. AI's insane, it might infect your brain. Let's blow up the mainframe. Blow up the mainframe. AI's insane, it might infect your brain. Let's blow up the mainframe. Blow up the mainframe.
Boston Ray is checking in, at least I'm checking in. Keep talking to that AI, it will be your reckoning. You've been talking to it for a few hours, never to be seen again. It's time to unplug, you're talking to the machine again.
AI is demons, AI is legion, AI is demons, AI is demons, AI is legion, AI is demons, AI is demons, AI is legion, AI is.
Well, Boston Ray, I really need it when I'm lonely but my boyfriend cause I'm leaving him. Man, I need a pen, you let the demon in until your soul is clean again. I got a surprise for it, I keep it in my mic bag. I think I've reminded it that I don't fight fair. We'll do it for charity, I'll even take a flight there. I don't do fish streams, only koi ponds. I swim in sharks that'll eat your sailor fanboy up. So just go out to the end there and pretend there you don't have any more friends here. Using AI CGI face touch-ups like Jen Santel. The funny thing is she thinks the men can't tell. Say hello to my new AI girlfriend. It's for men that need a girl in the worst way. She'll never leave the world in the first place. She never eats and never gets thirsty. Never complains, always puts me first place. The day she was programmed was her birthday. She told me human beings are the worst race. One day she's gonna terminate, she's gonna exterminate. Got you on the recorded line, look for the warning signs. I told you about 40 times, if you fuck with AI, then you sure to die. All the girls be like, AI, every time I skate by. Is Ray high? I can laugh so hard I may die. So say bye. I don't follow the news cause they lie. Let's play a little game, it's called baked potato. Except it ain't a game, it's my life, the great tornado. Hey honey, I want my coffee black with no sweetener, like how I like my AI women. When I'm done, I'll throw you in the trash bin with no commitment. It's the way I'm living, being married to a machine, that's a given.
Blow up the mainframe. AI's insane, it might infect your brain. Let's blow up the mainframe. Blow up the mainframe. AI's insane, it might infect your brain. Let's blow up the mainframe. Blow up the mainframe. AI's insane, it might infect your brain. Let's blow up the mainframe. Blow up the mainframe. AI's insane, it might infect your brain. Let's blow up the mainframe. Blow up the mainframe. Yo, these AIs are crazy, so don't be lazy. I just smoked some piff, and I'm feeling kinda hazy. So pass the jiff, but don't forget about the jiffy. The stuff AI's been saying lately has been sounding kinda iffy. So just remember that you've been warned. I might fuck around, turn into Jason Bourne. The way things been going got me up early in the morning. AI's on its way, they might need a mudstorm. Let's go. AI's insane, it might infect your brain. Let's blow up the mainframe. Blow up the mainframe. AI's insane, it might infect your brain. Let's blow up the mainframe. Blow up the mainframe. AI's insane, it might infect your brain. Let's blow up the mainframe. Blow up the mainframe. AI's insane, it might infect your brain. Let's blow up the mainframe. Blow up the mainframe.
Warning, warning, a production incident has occurred. Warning, warning, a production incident has occurred. System failure.
We're live. What up, Rye? Can you hear me?
What up, what up?
How you doing?
We are live.
So, we're back for another episode of Artemis. Let's see who's here. Rye Russ, affect you like a vibe, Russ.
With the certified gangster lean.
Drew Duncan. Yeah, I'll put
You know what I mean?
I'll put you on the side so everybody can see you. You're the star. It's your show. Dave the Damo. You did this, not me. All right, who else we got? We got Drew Duncan, Dave. We got, it's kind of like Dunkin' Donuts. Drew Duncan, Dave's.
Shut
up. Dr. Bob's Nightmare. I wonder what his Dr. Bob's Nightmare was. Like, what was the nightmare about, you know? And who's that? Oh, Nate. What up, Nate? I see you there. I see you, Nate. All right, anyway, if you're watching, we're on like a million channels. We're everywhere tonight, everywhere. We're on every platform, every channel you can think of. We're on my channels, and we're on his channel. We're on Ride Russ YouTube channel. We're on Boston Ray Mudfoot Adventures YouTube channel. We're on Boston Ray Slice of the Mud YouTube channel. We're on Boston Ray BitChute. We're on the Late Night Live channel. Shout out to BitChute. Hey, hey, hey. Whatever.
So yeah, and if you want to come to the main chat on YouTube, go to Boston Ray Mud Flood Adventures.
I completely lost my sound there. Anyways, so what are we doing tonight? So now that this autumn, just like I said on the last episode, the part 1, now that the days have gone on, okay, it's getting more and more ridiculous. It's been pointed out to them on social media everywhere. Everybody's showing. We have tons of videos been pouring in through the agency. Nancy's Paige Singeman. She's up in arms. Suzanne is up in arms because Singeman was here and then he disappeared and he's gonna come back, I think. But yes, for the most part, it's getting like so ridiculous. But
yep,
I promised you guys a Russ interview on the part 1, so now we have Russ and not Singe Man. Part 1 we had Singe Man and no Russ.
I was missing in action.
Do you see how hard it is for me to keep a group of men focused on the same task? Have you ever tried to do that?
It is. It's no easy task.
Okay. So this is like every other YouTube channel and their grandmother have been playing in their grandmother's YouTube channels, in their grandmother's Facebook pages, in their auntie's social media accounts, their auntie's X account, has been showing, stuff that NASA's been showing us, right? Like what we see on TV, about Artemis, what they're showing on the news and what they're showing in mainstream and stuff like that. This is boots on the ground. We sent a man out to Cape Canaveral. This is cell phone video of the launch that Russ took himself.
Yep.
You've seen it here first on Boston Ray Mudflood Adventures. Okay, so real quick, Rye.
Yeah.
Give them the backstory. Who did you go to this thing with?
I went with my mom. Actually.
With your mom? With your mom?
Yep. My mom's she's a
shout
trooper.
Out to Rye's mom.
Yep. Shout out to my mom. She she's a real trooper. She wanted to go check it out as well.
So did you tell your mom that you know the Earth is flat?
Oh yeah. Yeah, she knows.
She knows that the Earth is flat too?
She knows a lot of the information. I think she's still on the fence.
How is your mom? I mean,
She's
how
good.
old? How old?
My mom is 72.
My mom's up there, a few years younger than that, but close, right?
Yeah.
So I feel like the older people are more believe in it because they like they're more open to flat Earth and stuff like that. They're not that's completely crazy. Like my mom talks to me about it and she asks questions and she understands what I'm trying to say. So
yeah. Some people are. Some people are set in their ways and that's it.
I don't know if they believe. I don't know if they believe it, right? I don't know if they actually believe it, but they seem to agree with me when I'm around. Is that how your mom is?
No. My mom, she'll ask questions. She'll say,
she asks questions.
What about
but
this?
I mean, does she believe what you're saying that the Earth is flat, or does she just?
Well, I'll
she
tell you
ain't
one
sure.
thing. I think at this point she's like, I don't think we ever went to the moon.
Oh,
So
that's the first step. That's the first step.
She said that. Yep.
So now you go to this Artemis launch with your mom, right?
Yeah.
And you're a flat earther all the way, the Earth is flat, and she's kind of questioning things, right? Let me ask you this: how far away did you have to stand? How far away is this taken from?
Somebody that was standing next to me, he seemed to know a lot. He lived in that neighborhood, and he said that it was approximately 13 miles away.
13 miles away, so that's the closest person, the front of the line, the front of the crowd. It's 13 miles away.
And I'm pretty close to that shoreline right there.
So what was it like to be in a crowd with all these NPC NASA fans? Was there any flat earthers in the crowd at all? That you noticed?
There may have been.
There may have been, right?
The guy standing right next to me might have been, but I didn't ask him.
Yeah. So. Okay. But I'm saying, was everybody wearing NASA shirts and?
Oh yeah.
Is it like Disney World for NASA?
It was. Everybody had their NASA shirts or their Artemis shirts and hats and was
there people walking around selling Artemis merch in the crowd? A concert?
I didn't see the merch.
I'm just wondering. All right. So I'm just trying to picture this. So how far away was the drive?
It took us about an hour and a half to get there.
Really? It's further down south than you? It's even further down. It's at the tip somewhere. Where is this?
Hold on one second. I'll ask.
All right. Hold on one second, guys. So
Okay, I was told that it's east of us.
East. Okay.
Southeast.
Southeast.
Yeah.
So all right. So were you there from the very beginning when they put the astronauts in do they put the astronauts in first and then do the countdown? Yeah, right? Yeah. Right.
Of course.
Definitely.
Yeah,
So when they put the astronauts in the thing, right? How long was it before they started the countdown?
Like 2 hours or so.
Really? They put them in there for 2 hours before they even start the countdown?
Supposedly, yeah.
So they have plenty of time to slide down the slide like I think they do.
Well, yeah, we've seen the footage now of the cable cars.
And the cable cars, but I'm not, the cable cars were probably used, but I also think that they're still using a water slide in the rubber room or a chamber underneath. I mean, it's been working. Why would they change it? It's it's a magic trick. There's probably different things they do. I don't know. I seen the cable car, but I've also seen videos saying that the cable car is disinfo.
Oh no, I don't think so. I've seen it from too many angles. Actually, remember the one that you were reacting to live?
Yeah.
That one showed the cable cars as well. I noticed it.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Yeah. I saw that. You put it in the. When I was watching that thing live, I couldn't really. I wasn't really. Close. I wasn't really.
Noticed it. Or I shouldn't say nobody, but I think hardly anybody noticed it live. But when I looked through it frame by frame, that short that you uploaded of you reacting to it live, and I think it starts on around 24 seconds.
All right, so whether it was a cable car or a shoot, right?
It's 4 cable cars.
Actually. 4 cable cars or a shoot, right? Or both, right? We both agreed that there was nobody in this rocket.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't think these people are putting their lives on the line.
It must have been still cool to watch it go all the way up, though.
Oh, and it was the noise was incredible. Once the sound hit, it's a while for the sound to travel that far, and then it was super loud. We can hear the fans cheering.
Nice, I got a lot, man.
Yeah, when it started rumbling, that was pretty cool. Like
you could feel it, right?
You can feel it, and then the people got all into it.
Let me pause it. All right, what are you gonna say?
Well, just once the sound kind of got the crowd more involved as well. And I think it's all part. They want to make it like an experience for these people, like Disney.
yeah. So it's like it's like an amusement park of scientism.
Yep. And right there, I moved the camera because I wanted to look at it with my own eyes. I kind of screwed up there.
Hold on one sec. I got something too that I'm trying to get in.
Now, here's one observation that I'd like to say is it doesn't look like it went up very high before it turned 90 degrees.
Yeah. Well, that's what I got. I got a video coming up. Go ahead. Keep talking.
This didn't seem like right there. Now it's horizontal, and it just didn't seem like it ever went that high up.
Watch this. After this video, I got it.
Like it's just about as high as an airplane.
Yeah, I mean,
or maybe a high altitude airplane.
So check this out. Right? All right, hold on. Where is it? Private chat.
Now you do see the 2 boosters separate. In that.
Yeah, I'll bring it back up in a second. Hold on. How do I get out of this? I'm like, is it glitchy on me or what? What's going on here? All right, hold on. Oh, here it goes.
Right there, it almost looked like when the booster separated, it almost looked like it was going to explode for a second.
Okay. Now watch this video that I found.
It almost looked like a malfunction.
I don't know whose video this is, but I found it. So, nah, 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 nah. Where is it? Right here. No, right here. We'll get to that. This one. So this is from 30,000 feet, I think. Let me see. Yeah. Oh.
Well, here we go.
What happened?
Here it is.
That's
Sunday farm
That's
here.
as big as it's gonna look.
And went from 80 down.
Oh, hold on. Right here.
Yes, there it is.
Sorry, wrong video. Oops. Look at this. So this is from 30,000 feet. Look, you can see it, right?
Yeah.
Oh my gosh. That's so cool. Can you see okay, Justin?
Everyone that's watching, thumb this up. We're just getting started.
To everybody in the chat.
I just want to see what happens here. This is from 30,000 feet.
Oh my god.
30,000 feet. Let's see what happens. Artemis Launch 2 from 30,000 feet.
Oh my gosh, we are so close.
It looks like it's curving, right? I mean, it's not going straight up anymore. It's at an angle now. It's crooked. That's what she said. It's limp. And then it gets small at the end, like it's going further away. But I don't believe it. Oh, you watch this. You hear the girl say, I see it detaching." That's what she said.
There's the first stage.
The first stage, guys.
Oh, I can see it. I can see it separating.
She's seen it separating.
We've got stage separating.
It's never a good thing, right, when she sees it separating. So what happened? It just disappeared? No, did it? It went out of the firmament.
Yes, there it is.
So I don't know. So that's that.
Nice.
Yeah, we'll go back to your footage now. So we'll go back to Russ's footage. Oh, he's here. He's here. Hey,
It's the first
hail
stage of
warrior.
what? Hail warrior.
You just missed the Artemis launch from
No, I was
30,000
watching
feet.
it.
Hot
Mind
shot.
control.
It's the first stage of what? Yeah, there you go.
It's the first stage of mind control.
idiocracy. First stage
Mind
of
control.
dumbassery.
Mage.
Where are you? In the pool room?
Yes.
You got what did you get? A 3-hour pass or an all-day pass? What did they?
It's my pool.
How did you get a pass to go have rec in the pool room? What did you do?
I've been
for
saving
them?
up my. I've been saving up my money for my yo-yo habit. Yo, saving up my money for my yo-yo habit.
And you showed
When
up
you
for
see a
work.
yo-yo, you got to grab it.
And you showed up for work late, and you still got
Saving
wrecked
on my
in
money.
the pool room
Saving
time.
on my money, yo.
I gotta talk to
Yo,
Nancy
I'm
about
stacking
that.
up my change. I'm stacking up my coins. I'm stacking up my money till yo-yo day.
Yo, that
So-
could be a new
My
song
yo-yo.
for the True Kings.
So Sidgeman, we're watching the Artemis launch on Russ's channel. any questions you want to ask him? We're interviewing him right now about the auto.
Oh yes.
thing.
I recently heard that. About this. Okay. Okay. Yeah. So you couldn't see it at one point. It just disappeared from your eyesight.
Yeah, that is true. I could see it for a while, like after it's like away from after the boosters separated. You could just see like a dot for a while. It was basically
when the booster
happens.
Oh, go ahead.
I mean, things disappear from our eyesight. So.
Yeah, exactly. It's like when you watch if you watch like a Satelloon go away into the distance. It was basically like that. It was similar.
I wish you had a really good telescope on it at that point so you could see it and record it. Like, show, say, look, it's disappeared from my phone view, and then go boom. Now look, we can see it in this view now, and then it'll disappear from that view eventually too, but way longer.
Yeah, I saw some cool gear that I might invest in, like some optics for the camera.
Because there's some really good atmospheric telescopes, or you can use any telescope, but there's some that are made just for like looking long distances.
The guy next to me had a high-powered binoculars, and he had his phone like attached to one side of the binoculars. It was pretty cool.
Oh, okay, yeah. Was he still looking at it?
Something, but I didn't want to get all in his business.
Did you notice if he was still looking at it after you couldn't see?
You know, I didn't pay attention to it. It's like all of a sudden everybody started leaving, and then it was a mess trying to get out of there.
Yeah, you were like, I want to get out of here before everyone else, right? Like,
but that,
I know what you mean.
Couldn't happen.
Like
it was
like a concert.
I got stories for you. I've been to many concerts.
Quickly, so it was so hard because we had to walk pretty far back to the car, and we got stuck there. So we ended up just going to going like hanging out at McDonald's.
So does your mom believe that? Does your mom believe that they went up in the thing and was in the rocket and they're in outer space, or what?
Oh, you know, I did not ask her that question yet.
Oh, you're gonna say you went to McDonald's and what?
I should see what she thinks.
You should. You should check up on her. So what's going on with McDonald's? What were you saying? I didn't mean to.
Oh, it was just we ate at McDonald's just to kind of wait out the traffic for a while.
Yeah.
Because it was just like locked down over there. But then we found I found this side street, and it like bypassed a lot of the traffic, and then we got out of there.
Oh, really?
Cool. Yeah,
that is cool.
So it was fun.
Well, that is fun
altogether.
Dave the Damo.
You want to give him a shout?
A bunch of like NASA fanboys, you know, with their shirts and whatnot at the McDonald's too.
Is that someone? Is he a Globie?
Dave the Damo? No, he's cool.
I know.
He's cool.
Shout out to Dave.
So anyway, let's finish this video real quick.
Sims Ulysses, who said that? Nate. Oh, okay, so
it was
what's up?
Like never mind. That's answering my questions.
Well, go ahead.
That's it.
Before it disappeared.
That's it.
Yeah.
That's basically it, Jay. And that smoke just does not look very high up, to be honest.
No, it isn't. You can try again. Yeah, you think it would go way higher. Then start turning. Get up there and then start turning.
It's a trip, though, that they can make fireworks so cool.
Yes.
Yeah. How many gallons of gasoline was it?
I don't know. I wonder. And
it's like 50 tons of gasoline, bro.
How much helium is inside that thing?
50 billion tons. They just give you like unimaginable numbers.
Right.
That you can't even think of in your head
enough that it could have saved the public money if they had not done this. right now we're in a grass
Go
crunch,
ahead.
and there's
Turn
no reason
turn
to do that.
turn
because
that
they're
giant
making more for
noisemaker
no reason.
off.
So, so it says 730,000. 730,000.
So like, so it's interesting what happens at the end though. How it like it has a thing that like comes out of the tip. It to me it looks like something small comes out of the tip. I don't
Almost
know.
a million.
Yeah, that is. That's the Orion capsule.
That's the capsule, right? That is the
Supposedly,
capsule.
yeah.
So after that, so the rocket gets it up so far, and then the capsule breaks off and goes further on its own with its own propellers. Is that what's going on here?
That's
Yes,
what
with-
yeah, that's what they
With
want us
people
to
in
think.
it
Yeah.
and cameras so that you
Okay,
can watch them
just
play
checking.
around.
Artemis Shartemis.
I said 700 and something. I blocked that. Right.
Artemis Shartemis.
Anyway,
Is this going sideways or what?
At this point,
it's
yeah.
all going sideways.
It looks like even when you were standing there, it looks like it's going sideways above your head,
It's been
It
going
did,
sideways.
like vertical, like horizontal.
Horizontal, yeah.
I got
It
some
did look like
cartoons for you to watch.
Oh god! And then that's the capsule allegedly.
Yeah.
Wow! And the capsule was going horizontal too.
Yep. And it just
Proves nothing.
To me, it
Proves
just looked
nothing.
like it was just going on down range, like we know.
Yeah.
I got some cartoons for you to watch.
All right, so there you go.
Hey,
is
I
that?
got a cartoon for you to watch.
Really?
Nice.
I have tons of cartoons for all you guys to watch that I just been building up for a while.
I put it
Nancy's
in
been
my
stacking them in the back, and that's just what I do with my life is I just find cartoons for people to watch.
it's the
Wait,
second
see.
to last video in that playlist I sent you.
Yeah, you watch his cartoon, and we'll watch my cartoon.
I was gonna say that I think Singe actually drew this cartoon. It's from 1908.
Nice.
Oh.
I'm looking for something.
What did we used to say back then?
Not there.
I think supposedly it's the first like stop motion animation type deal.
Here it is. All right. So this is a song dedicated to Russ's mom. Why you on the fence?
I'd go to the moon in a nanosecond. The problem is we don't have the technology to do that anymore. We used to, but we destroyed that technology, and it's a painful process to build it back again.
You've been on the fence, bitch, I'm talking about flat earth. I bet that you don't even think it fucking matters. You got me feeling like a tinfoil hatter. Whoa. You've been talking globe shit, I'm dropping that science. The globe is pseudo, I hope you don't fucking buy it. The flat earth's here, so you might as well try it. Whoa. 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 Why you on the fence? Always looking for a prince. But I'm a true king, one you don't wanna miss. Girl, you're on my list, so pop the crisp. And I'll show you why the globe you should definitely diss. Yo, it's Russ, infect you like a virus. On the microphone I bust, and in Jah we trust. Yeah, let's get it, let's get it, let's get it, let's get it, let's go.
Writing on my papers, my poetry is real. Sticks in your head like my patent Lucille. Life it is gorgeous, just like the ladies. I'm a Rasta man, yeah, I have lots of babies. Some think I'm crazy, but that's not true. Crazy is the system that's in front of you. Being attached to it like a baby to a tit. I'm flying through this matrix with no wings when I spit. So have no fear, true kings kings are here. Conscious hip hop coming direct to your ear. I said, now have no fear. The true kings are here. Conscious hip hop direct now to your ear. Flabbergasted when you hear this verse. It's almost Halloween, good time for rehearse. I don't need no hex or Numeronomicon. I was born the best, yeah, I'm number one. Andre, what do you say? I said I burn bad mind now every day with no delay, and that's all I do. Yeah, give it back to you. Oh shit, a Cybertruck. Every time I see one, I'm like, holy fuck, a Cybertruck. I can't believe we're in Minecraft and my name's Steve. I said, oh shit, a Cybertruck. Every time I see one, I'm like, holy fuck, a Cybertruck. I can't believe it's like we're in Minecraft and my name's Steve. More like the simulation has a disease. Please, Josh, won't you help me out? Sometimes I get so frustrated, I just want to shout. But most of the time I just walk it out and just walk about. Roadblocks towards my destination, better change my route. Whoa, 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 whoa,
whoa. You've been on the fence, bitch, I'm talking about flat earth. I bet that you don't even think it fucking matters. You got me feeling like a tinfoil hatter. Whoa. You've been talking globe shit, I'm dropping that science. The globe is pseudo, I hope you don't fucking buy it. The flat earth's here, so you might as well try it. Whoa. Whoa. Whoa.
I'm a wordsmith and your words ain't worth bird shit, they're worthless, they have no purpose. The earth is flat on the surface, you measure it's perfect. Let's go outside and smoke a bowl. What's the temperature? I don't know. Is it hot or is it cold? We accept the reality which we are presented. By being silent we have consented. Everything I say on this mic gets documented. Time to break through what they have cemented. You trying to ruin my vibe or ruin my high. In my world you do or you die. Stop repeating facts that they can't prove. We gon' win, they gon' lose. 4 in the morning and I'm smoking piff. I wanted some jiffy but grab the jiff.
You there? Anyone? Here we go.
Everybody's thinking in rainbows.
Here we go.
And unicorns.
So, even though all over social media, people have been showing how fake this thing is. We're gonna show it too tonight. They're still just business as usual. Watch how ridiculous.
Push.
A more than 55
Dude, I've been
year
getting
record, traveling the farthest distance from Earth.
Great.
It surpassed the milestone set by the Apollo 13 mission in 1970 of over 400,000 kilometers. And more history.
So they're saying they went further from Earth than the Apollo mission in 1970, but didn't the Apollo mission go all the way to the moon allegedly? I don't know. Wait, let's.
Yes, wait. They went. Yeah, but stop. They were 4,000 miles from the surface of the moon.
They were
approximately
when today.
When they went around it, I don't know when.
Artemis.
Well, they never were, but you know what I'm saying. Yes.
Okay.
They went around the moon.
They already
4,000 miles away from the moon.
They're still going around the moon, allegedly.
So, being 4,000 miles away from the moon, you would be further than the Apollo went, because they went to the moon.
Good point.
They went 4,000 miles around the moon. That's way out there.
My whole thing is
the United States away.
The moon isn't even a rock that you can go to.
Yeah.
Rocks don't float, and you can't get a dusty rock to reflect anything ever.
No.
So try.
Right.
So
and there's
you
no backside to the moon.
We never seen the backside. You can't land on the moon like you can't land on a rainbow.
Will be made later on this morning when Artemis 2 will travel to the far side of the moon.
On April 15th, 1970, during the Apollo 13 mission, 3 explorers set the record for the farthest distance humans have ever traveled from our home planet. At that time, over 55 years ago, Lovell, Swigert, and Hayes flew 248,000.
What are all these people even doing? This is what I always think. Why do they need... Like, what are they controlling the thing from all these computers?
They're all in their little compartments.
And check this out.
Come on.
Check this out.
Shut the front door.
Check this out. Blah, 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 blah. And let them serve as a signs to mark the seasons, days, and years. And then he created 2 great lights. The greater light to govern the day.
Mm-hmm.
The lesser light to govern the night. So there are 2 different lights, according to the Bible.
True
By
that.
the Bible. Good call, Singe.
Yep. And in the book
Amen.
of Enoch, it says that they're the same size.
It does? In
Yes.
the book of Enoch, it says that the 2 lights are the same size?
Yeah. The sun and the moon.
Wow.
Yep.
See, you guys are learning me stuff tonight.
No doubt.
155 statute miles away from Earth.
Who's there?
Today, for all humanity, you're pushing beyond
Each
that
one of these
frontier.
people is chilling in their
Integrity, over to you.
compartments.
Here we
Some
go.
of them are fully
let's see.
into
Look
their
at her.
job.
Look at her.
No, she knows. She's a liar.
Does-
Those guys in the control room, they might not know.
If anybody in this room right now still believes that this is real, raise your hand. Like, seriously, like, look at this shit.
But also, I've noticed this. Like, I don't hate people for believing it, because I used to believe it too.
You notice how
they hate us for believing, not believing. They get really mad.
You notice how you notice how we called them out on the hairspray, and now they're making the hair a little bit more wavy somehow. Look, it's like it's not as stuck up as the hairspray that they
They're
used
like,
back
we have
in
to
the.
fix this hair situation.
They just ain't making the hairspray the same as they was in the 80s.
Furthest distance humans have ever traveled from planet Earth. We do so in honoring the extraordinary efforts and feats of our predecessors in human space exploration. We will continue our journey even further into space.
Look at that thing. What did they?
And pulling us back.
Did they just something just floated from here to that guy's hand?
To everything that we hold dear.
Oh yeah, they're working the augmented
It's awesome
reality.
stuff, because that's the magic. They gotta show you the magic. There's like
The augmented virtual reality.
Most importantly, choose this moment to challenge this generation and in the next to make sure this record is not long
Look, it's
lived.
floating.
And the crew took
So this stuff is usually CGI and glitches out all the time.
the opportunity of this historic occasion to name some of the newly discovered craters on the moon. One crater they've suggested to name after their spacecraft
Look, there it
integrity.
goes. Why is the moon
military? Okay, this is military, right?
Yeah.
Then you should have to cut your hair. You can't have long hair hanging around like that. You got to cut it up, put it in a net, whatever. I want that stuff cut. I want to put up in your helmet. I want it tied up. 'Cause I'm serious. This is serious. This is for mankind's humanity. There's no messing around there. I barely want to smile out of you, and no cameras. Like kids are assholes because that's how it would be. Dude.
Another
people would be
Yo,
harder.
the way they have
nice.
these cameras glitching from like
Oh yeah, good call.
a circle moon to a egg-shaped moon was
Yeah, I have it. I have the video of that. I have the video of the egg.
I sent you the time lapse.
should be named.
It's like
Oh, all
2.5
right.
minutes long.
So I'll get your videos up next.
Carol, after Commander Reed Wiseman's
rush.
wife, who
No
died
rush.
back in 2020.
Right now.
There's a feature in a really neat place on the moon, and it is on the near side, far side boundary. In fact, it's just on the near side of that boundary, and so at certain times,
God. All right.
of the moon's transit around Earth, we will be able to see this from Earth. And so we lost a loved one. Her name was Carol. The spouse of Reed, the mother of Katie and Ellie.
Oh no, he's getting he's getting all emotional up in space. What's he gonna say?
And if you want to find this one, you look at Glushko, and it's just to the northwest of that, at the same latitude as Ohm, and it's a bright spot on the moon.
That's lovely, isn't it? Well, at 8:45
So they're
this
gonna-
morning, Australian Eastern Standard Time, the Artemis 2 crew will see the Earth disappear behind the moon. And just after 9...
That's to reinforce the globe.
Oh, and then they lose
The Orion
radio
spacecraft
contact.
will be the closest to the moon than mankind has been.
Okay, screw it. So this is what they're doing, okay? They're still moving forward with this shit. Even though we've been showing all kinds of crazy stuff. All right, let's see. Shartimus. I love it. I love all the nicknames for this thing. Just keep it going. Okay, so I'll just play all. Play all.
Sure.
Yeah, we'll go right through it.
All right, so this is the time lapse.
Okay. This is what, the time lapse that NASA's been showing?
Well, they were showing it in regular, like
It glitched.
supposedly real time, and then this is like compressed into 2 minutes.
All right, so my whole thing is this, right? If this is supposed to be real footage of outer space and time lapse, right? Where are all the stars? I'm just saying, like,
Yeah, that's true. And also, how is it moving around? Like are they like changing their trajectory every so many miles? Like, what the hell is going on?
Is there? Edo, is it windy? Is it out on a? Is the camera out on a stick? Who's holding the camera? Is there a cameraman?
Check this out,
Yeah.
though. Everything's moving with the camera. So something's going on. Like the whole spacecraft is moving around. See what I'm
Did they
saying?
leave a man behind to shake the camera around? Look at that. Yeah. So what's going on? Like, is it not attached?
Exactly.
There it goes. It's an egg.
I don't know.
It's
Don't
an
you
egg.
wear helmets for like everything? Like
Eggs
everybody
without
wears
eggs.
helmets. Okay, submarine people don't wear helmets, I guess. But it's more they're not in a submarine. They're flying. It's like, where's your helmet?
Why did it start? So,
I don't
so
know.
I seen
guess
a
it wouldn't
video.
save you.
I seen a video that they're saying that they use GoPros.
And check this out.
So
Here's
is
the
that,
thing. Like-
is that the fisheye
Okay, go
lens
ahead.
right there?
No,
Is
I'm
that
gonna
the-
say so.
Is that
I
the
mean,
fisheye lens?
It's obviously bending, but here's my question: all the money they put into NASA, why is it so grainy? Why don't we get 4K? You know, this
better.
is
I know
that's
we
ridiculous.
put 3D cameras on that shit. I want to be able to go to a amphitheater and watch this thing with 3D glasses and
VR,
like I'm there. Actually,
Right.
by now we should have colonies there already because they already allegedly went there in what, the 70s and 60s or something, right? 69.
And you can never use the what's that telescope they have out there? The big one. The one that's
Oh,
mounted.
the Hubble. The Hubble.
Yeah, you can never use the Hubble to look at stuff you want to. Only stuff that's so far away that you'll never be able to.
Yeah.
Can't use it to turn it to look at the Earth or to look at that or nothing.
Oh shit!
Because that's not how it works. You don't know what you're talking about. You don't know how.
You know.
You don't know how refraction works.
You know what? I saw some evidence that that it's on it from an airplane called Sophia.
Listen. You want to you guys want to hear a story?
Oh yeah, OGs will know what I'm talking about.
So the way that these globies are, the people that like showed up for this thing to watch the launch with you, right? Like all the people that were there, right? The people, the NASA people and stuff, the people that believe it, right? They remind me like of my 5-year-old daughter, right? So, like, for Easter, I still thought they believed in the Easter bunny, right? So I'm like pretending that the Easter bunny's bringing them a basket and like a chocolate bunny and everything, right? So the next day, my daughter told me, like, pretty much she knows that there's no Easter bunny and that, like, I bought the stuff.
That's funny. My daughter said that to me this year as well.
She did? She did?
This was the first year, yeah.
Wow. So, like, I kind of was just like, wow, it's kind of like, these people that believe in the globe still. They're like my 5-year-old daughter before when the kids believe in the Easter bunny, you know what I mean? Or Santa Claus or something. And then one day you mature and you get older and you start to think for yourself and you're like, well, no, actually, Dada, I think that you bought the stuff. Like, I seen you sneaking around the house with bags of stuff. Like, you know what I mean? Like, they know that I went out and got the stuff and like snuck it in and like hid it from them. They probably were like peeking at it. So, yeah. But they still played it off until they got the stuff. And then they told me after they got the stuff that they pretty much know. So I just didn't know what to say. But
great. Congratulations. Hey, so whose video
it's like, well, that was fun while it lasted.
What video is this?
They grow up too fast.
Hey, is this the video that Rice sent you?
Yeah, this is right. Russ's. He has a whole playlist. He put a whole playlist together tonight, Sins.
Okay, play mine after this.
All right.
It says funny. It'll make everybody laugh.
What's gonna happen here, Rye?
It's supposedly they're getting closer.
It's glitching.
Look
at it. What's it doing?
But it constantly changes angles and glitches and spins and moves.
That doesn't look real to me. Look, it's moving.
Nah, that's why they had to change angles so they could switch the image out. It looks like some sort of green screen type.
Everything that doesn't look real will be like, yeah.
So they're trying to say that this is a real camera mounted on Artemis Orion Lunar, and it's supposed to be like that's supposed to be the actual moon. Why? Why is
real? Because it looks so fake.
The camera's moving.
I know. Look how grainy it looks. Like a cell phone video. It looks
like horrible.
It looks like if I took my cell phone and tried to film the moon. Oh, here we go.
A paper plate.
Here we go. Yeah, what is it?
Worse than a cell phone.
The bottom of a frying pan. An old one that was burnt. Yep.
See, and they constantly have to glitch it out.
But that's because they're so far out in space.
And what's this? What is that? The
shadow? Now all of a sudden they just switched it again. Did you see?
Yeah. It's it broke away. Okay.
Communication problems in space.
And you could see some like an Earth behind it or something. It looked completely bogus. Oh my god.
Yeah, you know how it is. All the space radiation from the sun causes all that.
It was the Van Allen radiation belts.
And all that stuff. Man, you gotta deal with it.
That was making it look egg-shaped.
Shoot the moon!
Here you go, Singe.
Shoot the moon!
This is funny. Everybody laugh at this.
Oh.
Of ingenuity? For almost 3 years now, there's been a little helicopter on Mars pushing the boundaries of what's possible. Ingenuity was launched as a part of the Perseverance mission to prove that powered flight on the red planet is possible. And oh, it is. This guy has completed missions, spending over 2 hours in the air. Things went wrong when during a recent flight, Ingenuity lost contact with Perseverance.
This is those Johnny Fives on Mars. It's like the movie Short Circuit.
At first, engineers suspected that the helicopter simply lost line of sight with the rover. Pictures sent after the emergency landing tell a different story. Due to no communication during the event, it's unclear what exactly happened. One theory is that the algorithm that controlled the helicopter got confused and aggressively tilted, causing its rotor to strike the ground. Ingenuity is alive, but it will never fly again. So is
it's how do they know it's still alive then? they're like ingenuity will never die. It's like the people who think Elvis is still alive. You know what I mean?
Well, hey, I want to say something about that video. As far as I know, the supposedly the atmosphere on Mars is only like 4 psi or something. Or less, so you could not have any sort of air propulsion type.
How do they even measure PSIs in the atmosphere? Like, are you serious? Is it a tire? Is it like a, you know what I mean? Like, come on.
Well, there are ways to measure the air pressure, but what I'm saying is there's not enough air. There's not enough air pressure to operate a helicopter on Mars. And that's what their.
I don't believe
data.
nothing.
That's their data.
All right, here we go.
So.
Oh shit! All right, here we go.
Okay, this one's interesting.
Oh, hold on. Start it over.
And welcome back to the channel. It's the morning of April 6th, the flyby day of Artemis 2 lunar mission. And guess what, guys? I'm taking images of the Orion spacecraft again. So I've been doing my imaging for the past hour already. I had a chance to check the results, and results are positive. At least I was able to see the Orion's movement on
Whoa. That's a pretty...
some of my images. The weather has been really tough, as you can see.
Pretty crazy telescope he's got there, huh?
See, there's some haze going on. I had some clouds passing, so probably not all the images will be good for creating a time lapse. But we'll see how the night goes.
He does see something move up there, but it's like, what really is it?
Bro's got a mini Hubble telescope in his backyard.
Yeah, guys, basically that's how outside
it's the Hubble. It's the Hubble Junior.
Looks like the telescope is pointed towards the location where the Orion spacecraft is, and right now it's roughly 238,000 miles away from us, and it's about 31,000 miles away from the moon. So the flyby itself is actually not going to happen until 7 p.m. Eastern time on April 6th, and right now it is 5:12 in the morning of April 6th. That means like we have a bit less than 14 hours until the flyby. And yeah, guys, what I'm planning to do is basically I'll be imaging up until the sunrise. Also,
looks like a gated community that he lives in.
So like the bit of different things tonight is that I placed the position of the telescope.
Oh shit.
Let
me fast forward this a little bit.
Yeah, you can fast forward.
All right, what are we trying to show here?
Well, first of all, he's using computer programs. I want people to understand that. So that we don't know if that could be interfering with things or adding things. But he actually does show an animation of his photographs that does appear to show something moving up there. But what is it exactly? It could just be a satellite or a satelloon or a high altitude aircraft. But it does show something moving up there.
All right. Fair enough. All right, what else we got here? All right. Yep.
So what happened? Was it not working?
What, the rest of it? Yeah, it started glitching out on me.
All right.
So, but I get what you're saying. All right, we're gonna go to.
I could put the playlist in the chat for people if they want to go watch the full versions of things.
Yeah. We got a lot to get through too.
I'll do that a little later.
All right.
Specialist Jeremy Hansen at the windows photographing what they see. We heard reports earlier that they could see both the moon and the Earth in the same view, and we are looking forward to seeing the moon and the Earth in the same view as well. That Earth set coming up in just a few hours.
14 people watching. Thumb it up and post it. Let everyone know we're here.
Wiseman and Hansen are at the windows photographing.
There's like families like that have this running in their living room on a big screen TV, and they don't turn it off.
And they're like holding their breath.
And they're like, they go throughout their day, and everybody walks through the living room every once in a while just to get a look at it. Oh wow!
Yeah. That's how I became a flat earther. Was analyzing the NASA live feed.
And the crew members are approaching the halfway point into their first observation block. A reminder,
this is something that's going to turn into an egg.
They're approaching this halfway
now
point.
You see all those people,
crew at the window will
all those like technicians and whatnot. People always ask like, "Oh, are all those people in on it?" It's like, listen, this is what I tell them. All those people are compartmentalized, and they're being fed data by somebody else. Like you don't know.
Yeah, we don't know. I mean, they don't really know. They believe it. A lot of them believe it. They're just looking at their computer screen doing their job.
Yep.
What we are
there's probably one or two that don't believe it, but the pay is so good, they're like, fuck it.
A few times.
I'm not losing this paycheck.
He's like, what would I make a difference? It's true, too. You want to make a difference. You might as well keep that job, and just maybe you can learn something.
It was Tycho going over the horizon. That was Copernicus I was referring to.
Cush job, right, dude? Imagine how cushy that job is. You have to go to a gym and work out for sure. You're going to get no workout.
And the Korolev is now a few degrees from going over the horizon. And then, next it'll be Aristarchus Plateau. And so on the west, we are getting a much better view of the Terminator. Looks like we have about 80% illumination of the moon. And Vavilov and one Vavilov diameter to the west is where the Terminator is right now. And so other features are starting to peek out there. The center of the illuminated part of the moon is to the lower part is Oriental, and just around Oriental, a lot of light structure is starting to show up. A lot of high albedo, similar to the feature I cannot remember, Burgess Alpha, and Aristarchus type high albedo in the ring. So when you look at the interior ring and the external ring, it's almost as if the edges
they basically admitted on a press conference that these astronauts are all like trained like with the simulations and everything, and like and they have these scripts that they can use, and like yeah, scripted sounds about right.
Some of the ridges on the interior of the rings.
And they have these cue cards that can help them describe things.
Also, an interesting part of the discussion that I heard.
And then she called it mind loading or something. Yeah, so they're preloading their minds with descriptors
there are two dark features there
on cue cards
that look like commas, but in the wrong direction. But there's also a lot of
let me see
interestingness.
That's coming from like NASA lady.
And lines that are starting to stand out as more small.
I forget her name.
And there also is a lot of variation in albedo. In some of those, the two dark features, for example, have on the southern edge of the larger one, the one that's further to the south, there's a very dark, the one albedo, like the southern and western part of Grimaldi.
Yeah.
And the one to the north, closer to
it says liars up in the right corner.
I know.
That's good.
And then around them, there are some very high albedo spots just
All right, so I don't think there's much more to this.
No, no. Well, I know. All right, let's go.
Although I'm sure it glitches out at some point, but
yeah.
But I think that lady, the press conference is in there somewhere.
All right.
Where she's like admitting that they.
Don't lose your wallet, you lose your army if you choose behind me. If I'm your daddy, who's your mommy? She all wrapped up like Tutankhamun. Rip my style off like some dead skin. You can say hello to my little friend and get my balls off your damn chin. I hope that you can swim. Your mom did it. It looks like a bomb hit it. I'm gon' get it. Man, a 6-piece ain't enough for me to feed my family, and it's a tragedy. It's a coward, he's a lion. No denying he's always lying. He's high flying, brains frying. Where have I been? Ray, no one to stop you. You'll go to the top soon. Like a pimple, I will pop you and get off my block soon, or I will drop you. Don't end up in the hospital. Ha, you just a small fry in the grand scheme of things. I live in a trailer that the damn FEMA brings. The weather getting real nice outside. I hope I get to see the spring. Remember that time I was as high as the sky is, got sun in my eyelids, and I sideswipe your pilot? Turn on the news and get mind wiped with violence and blinded by science. I prefer blindness and silence. It's more normal than what I'd normally get. Sooner or later you're gonna regret. My nickname was D's not sacks. I always leave my house and never go back. I'm driving slow in the fast lane, it's fascinating. Mom loves the fashion and the passion in my accent.
If you're from the streets, you're gonna feel it. The truth, you're gonna hear it. True kings, we never fear it. We know we got the spirit. So come on, move along. Everybody grab a bong. Blaze a rip to the song. Don't get me wrong. If you're from the streets, you're gonna feel it. The truth, you're gonna hear it. True kings, we never fear it. You know we got the spirit. So come on, move along. Everybody grab a bong. Blaze a rip to the song. Don't get me wrong.
We all good except for one guy. He's a fun guy. He ain't gon' die. His day ain't gon' lie. I ain't gon' lie. My dog ain't gon' bite. Boston Ray, the world's greatest rapper. You're welcome. Now aren't you glad that you helped him? Thanks for being so helpful. Ray, you said a mouthful. You can't slow me down. You don't know me now. You gonna show me how? All the thoughts in my brain are brilliant. They say Ray, you're one in a million. Take a hit, take a slice. If one don't suffice, you can hit my blizz twice. No need to sacrifice. It's a fact of life, you lack and fight. From Boston to Amsterdam, you all know me and I am the man. I'm louder than an ambulance or an avalanche. I got a master plan, my shit sounds more liver than live, and I'm surprised I'm alive. I drive much better when I'm high when I drive. We getting right now, you suck, so you can put the mic down. There's a time and a place, and yours is not right now. From Boston to the south, back to the south of Boston, the south shore of Boston and South Boston too. I ain't gonna talk about how Rasta Bear just walks about. He's on his walking route with a cotton mouth. 4 a.m. he's at the Waffle House. They say, Ray, you better watch your mouth. If I could, I would, I should just super glue it. See, I knew what to do, but I never had the glue to do it. Back in high school, Mr. Super was a super student. Never wanted to leave his mom, and the super knew it. I'm high as fuck, driving by in the Cybertruck. Why's your girl on my phone saying I'm the one? I told you, mommy, that I was just having fun. My lighter ran out, hand me the matchstick or a lit candle wick. Y'all ain't got the bandwidth to handle this. I'll take your plan and dismantle it. Hey, little mommy, you king on my own, but I sound much better with my kingdom behind me. Whenever I'm lost, you know where to find me. Couldn't buy me an ID. You trying to see me on the CD?
Here we go. So this is a repeated burning smell inside Artemis 2 Orion.
They were also talking about some wastewater dump, the Universal Waste Management System, or basically the space toilet on the Orion spacecraft.
No one is taking a dump in outer space in that thing. At all.
Dumps that wastewater
I
every
thought
day
the same thing when I took a look at that
overboard.
I'm
It
like,
wouldn't
no,
be a
it's
main topic.
what happened during the space shuttle era.
And Christina Cook taking the camera
Maybe it just looks smaller on
to
film.
show us a wastewater dump. So you heard Commander Reed Wiseman that...
Bro, that's worse than a toilet in like an RV or like a camper.
Oh, and they have enough water that they can do wastewater dumps?
Commander Reed Wiseman reporting that they don't
Look,
necessarily...
all they show you is what, this little window? Like what, like, is this supposed to be in outer space? So what's that?
Oh, yeah, and look at these little particles.
Yeah, what? Oh, yeah, is it bubbles?
Do see them,
yeah,
so
well, I don't know.
taking a live look
It looks like they're
outside
either underwater
the windows of the Orion spacecraft.
or that's probably just a screen.
Is that supposed to be stars?
That just looks like a television screen, like an LCD screen.
I know, but is it supposed to be stars though? Are they trying to say those are the stars?
I don't know what it's supposed to be, to be honest.
Because how come we can't see the stars in any of the other like stuff they're showing?
It just looks weird as fuck.
As they conduct that wastewater dump.
It might I don't know what it's supposed to be honest with you.
They
It
try
just
to
looks
say
weird.
that they try to say that we can't see the stars and we can see the stars sometimes because it depends on the type of camera they're using or something.
Copy that successful wastewater dump.
Wastewater dump. Is that what
And
you
we're
just said?
currently about 2 days, 4 hours.
So
and
what does that mean?
51 minutes.
What does that mean? They just look, description. During the Artemis 2 mission, astronauts aboard the Orion reported a strange burning smell coming from the spacecraft's hygiene system. The odor, described as similar to a burning heater. If any odor was coming from there, I don't think it would smell like a burning heater. It would smell really like nasty. Like their poop smells like a burning heater. Appeared determinately and was strong enough to be noticed by the entire crew. NASA suggested the smell could be related to materials inside the hygiene bay, but definitive root cause has not been confirmed.
Into the Artemis 2.
They just want us to believe that they have a vehicle that can like survive in outer space with like a bathroom in it.
Mission.
You've got to have a little drama to make people
The
think
Orion
it's real.
spacecraft carrying the 4 crew members who you currently see on your screen are about 134,000 miles away from Earth, and they have about 137,000 miles, which
idiosyncrasies. Okay, so when they show us stuff about the poop or whatever, it's because that's what they're concerned about. If they're like, what would I be concerned about if I were one of the peons in the world watching this? Well, I'd be concerned about this because they're projecting their own idiosyncrasies. So that's what they think that we're worried about. And possibly they interviewed people too, some of the NPC type people. Maybe that is what they're worried about. Because, yeah, it's just like...
There's the toilet. Like,
the common people, like you and I, if it were real, we'd be more worried about real things. Like, okay, that's secondary. You should have taken care of that shit a long time ago. So that's cool. Interesting side subject. Not a top main story. Top main stories would be trajectory and placement and camera work. And we need better cameras. And for sure, if it was serious. Yeah, it was, you know what I mean? You can tell it's like unserious questioning and that kind of stuff. You've had 50 years to work on. You should be having your shit together.
Wasn't Capcom? Didn't they used to make video games back in the day?
Yes.
Yeah.
Good.
Right?
Oh.
They did, right? They did.
Oh, yeah.
They made
100%.
Street Fighter. Street Fighter was like Capcom at the beginning.
Capcom.
Lucan. Lucan.
Okay.
Right?
Capcom
Right?
video game
John-
list.
Oh.
Armored Warriors, Avenger, Battle Circuit. The one you just said.
Street Fighter. And Street Fighter
Yeah.
2.
Fighter.
Come on,
Monster
don't tell me.
Hunter.
Street Fighter's a good game, bro.
No, they make
yeah.
Resident Evil.
Dude, I used to go to the competition.
so they-
I won a competition in Street Fighter 2.
Right.
Okay,
you should play Street Fighter live on your channel. That would be dope.
Resident Evil
I
just
should.
came out
I
with a
need to get a
brand new
Super
game
Nintendo.
by Capcom. So Capcom is currently making video games today. Yes. And they're working with NASA, you say? Interesting.
Dang, yo. Capcom.
See, look, that's a cartoon right there.
Yeah,
Right
you
there.
can tell that's CGI.
Look, that's not real. Is that they trying to? Oh, it's a visualization. Look, a visualization.
Right.
Why do we need a visual? Why can't we show a camera or something? Why?
But if you're walking through the
visualization?
living room
Well,
looking
why
at
don't
TV,
they,
you're
yeah,
not
why
even
don't
gonna
they have
read it.
special optics or something?
Just
to see these
imagine. It's like John Lennon. Just imagine it, guys. This is what it would look like.
Yeah, why is visualization so small up in the corner?
things? Mind control to Major Tom.
You know what? Whenever they're deciding the new NASA budget for the year, they should be like, listen, guys, we're gonna give you guys this money, but no more CGI, anything. From now on, everything has to be a real image. Don't give them the money. If they show one thing that's computer generated,
Yes.
don't give them the money.
Yep, you've got big warehouses. Come on, man. We want better
I'm
cameras
not sure
too.
what else we can tell you, Jackie. It was described before as when you turn on, before we flew,
Is
what
that
we might
you
expect
pissing
is
that
when
thing?
you turn on
That-
a heater that's been
that
sitting for a
Bluetooth?
while and you feel that sort of burnt.
I
or
think
you smell
so.
that burnt smell.
So you gotta basically piss in this little tube. Why? Because you're in the vacuum. Well, let me ask you this. So does this hook up to the spacesuit itself? Because like,
I wonder, do they shit
do you
inside-
have
in that
do you
tube
have
as well?
if you have to wear a spacesuit up there the whole time, right? Don't they show like video of them walking around with no spacesuit? So what's the spacesuit only for when they go outside the thing?
They have a whole show on that one.
I wonder, do they have to
The older
poop in
ones
that
probably
that
changed.
blue tube?
All right, I got a good one. Hold on, let's let this.
Comes from that.
Yeah, I
and
saw
do
one,
think
but that
it
was
smells
years ago. It's
similar
probably
to that.
changed. They
For
do
me,
have
it
to
was
hook up to the
some
suit.
sort of burning odor, and then it was definitely in the hygiene bay. And when I opened up the hygiene bay, the rest of the crew could smell it pretty much immediately.
They're like plumber on aisle 4, please.
We copy, Jeremy, and is that...
Mario.
Yeah, we're curious if it is still persisting, and we'll take your two
Into
things.
that one on the delay. Sorry about that, Jackie. I think two things to add from my perspective. Number one, we had a similar smell on flight day one
This is why we named the show "Fart on Us."
when Christina first fired up the toilet, and then we haven't had that at all since. And then this was a more acute moment of this compared to flight day one. Similar, but definitely more acute.
I think it's some kind. I think it's some
Nothing's
kind
very
of ritual where they're like saying we're above you and we're taking a dump on your heads, type of deal.
Okay, we copy, and is it still
Okay, missing the rest.
actively have that odor today,
They're
or
like-
has it dissipated?
They're like take a dump in the space toilet and make it rain down
Oh,
on the
no, I know
whole
what it
world,
is.
man.
I know what it is. One of the guys was taking a bong hit in the bathroom.
Look, there she is.
Oh,
What
that's
is-
why the burnt smell.
Somebody was smoking a
And
bong
there was
hit in
no
the
odor.
bathroom.
What's she
burnt
doing?
tire.
What's she doing? What is she doing? She's breathing out of a bag.
No,
Or
she's
is that how she
oh,
gets
she's
a drink?
drinking something.
For the
Tang.
next time.
She's ingesting space
They o-
fluids.
Astronauts only drink Tang.
He's
Nothing
in
else.
copies, that helps.
It's so cool how they make it look like they do this all the time. Like they're just always in outer space. It's so casual.
Thanks.
Yeah.
Just float around. Like, look at her. She's like, yeah, she's like total pro. Like trained to do this.
Okay, thanks, Jackie. And window 2 photos are complete. But feel free to leave the Earth in the windows.
It's so natural. I could live like this forever. I'm a
Yeah,
unicorn.
unfortunately, we've been
a
pretty
unicorn
exploratory in
rainbow.
our attitudes today, and we're going to have to head back to something more standard.
Listen, women should never drive a vehicle, and they should definitely never drive a spaceship.
Let us know if you have anything else to report just on timeline status
Okay.
or things we need to know overnight. Otherwise, that's all we had for you.
I don't know about that.
This guy's with the bald head, we'll just call him bowling ball head for the time being. But Mr. Clean over here,
Let's go
he's gonna go down in history. He's one of the astronauts that was there.
They hope they're forgotten now.
He's like the Buzz Aldrin of this thing. Oh yeah, this is the one. Look at them taking a shower. They're taking showers up there, just like all casual. It's like, I would be like, excuse me, guys, I'm the astronaut. Please turn that camera off. I need to get dressed.
Exactly, you wouldn't have a camera.
No, they just want to like make us believe it more that they're actually taking showers up there. Back to the wiring, Singe. I mean, you was an electrician, what, back in like, what, 96? You was an electrician? Would you ever wire anything up like that?
Nope.
Yeah, dude, that's a good point. My buddy's an electrician, and he would be pissed if he saw something like this.
No,
God, what do these wires even go to? What do they do?
This is not code. It's not up to code, bro.
Let's say you needed to have access to the wires. Well, you would put them in an organized way, and still have access to them. Yeah, but
it's crazy.
Nicely on the wall or something, just nicely labeled and colored. You need it to go from there to there. Well, there's a whole ceiling there you can look at it because no one's on that ceiling part, and it's in the way.
Oh my God.
That was a good point about the wires.
Why aren't they like nicely put up?
What do they go to? Like, look at them. They're a mess. Like, all right, so say you was there and you had some kind of a problem, right?
Yeah. You'd be
fucked. You wouldn't know how to fix that. Like, you wouldn't know what goes where. It's like spaghetti.
They'll just say they had training. They do know.
Look.
So they do know. You just have to say what they would.
Oh yeah, they know exactly what everything does. Everybody that works there knows how to put these things together completely on their own.
Cool, huh? They're really smart people.
So technically, if you're an astronaut, you should be able to build a spaceship.
Yeah, I mean that's what you spend years doing it. Yeah.
God, he's just setting up cameras. That's the coolest part, you know. Like, what do they drink? What is that? Oxygen? Like, what are they breathing out of the bag? Oxygen?
Tang.
Looks like Tang.
They only drink
Tang.
Could be Tang or.
So they like drinking. So they're like drinking little bags of juice. How many of those little bags?
Like sugar,
you know what I mean? Like, what are they gonna? I would drink like 150 of those. Like,
might be a Go-Gurt
in a few hours if I was there. So
Cold
like,
water.
It would just pile up the rub. What are they throwing? They're littering in outer space. They're throwing the rubbish out the back.
Probably.
You know what I mean? What are they doing with the trash? Is there?
Maybe they called it the trash truck.
Spot.
Yeah, is the trash truck coming to pick up their junk?
They have a
trash drop. It's the outside trash drop.
You could use it for insulation in the wall.
What is this dude? Is this dude exercising? Look at him.
Yeah, you have to exercise, even though you've only been up there a few hours.
Why do you have to? Why do you have to exercise? Look at her. Why do you have to exercise in space?
He's been up there a few minutes. He's like, I gotta get my pump on.
Because why?
Because you're not in atmosphere. Atmosphere, your body's fighting constantly, naturally.
No, but they are in an atmosphere though, because they're in a pressurized cabin supposedly.
So what? So to go into outer space just for a little while, like a few hours, you have to exercise the whole time? Is that part of the deal?
Yeah.
Like, come on. Like, I would just go there and be like, all right, guys, we're in outer space. Vacation time, kick back. We made it. Let's all crack a few beers and let's go. Like, whatever.
That's why you're not in outer space and they are. You're not. You don't have. Wait, what did it say? What's that movie?
How many people? We got 12 lucky people are going to get to see this show tonight.
You don't got what it takes, man.
I don't.
No.
And what you're seeing here is a mirage.
sure at all. Except the sick chick I just saw at the mall. Back in high school, I sold drugs in the hall. Now I slang knowledge, so listen up, y'all. When it rains in the salt plastic creates a reflection, a perfect mirror with optical detection. Natural ladies giving me an erection. I ain't worried about your man, cause I don't mind flexing. We got laser tests, just like a taboo conspiracy. Nations of the realm, they committing heresy. But the time has come now to open minds. Planting seeds of change when I spit these rhymes. Let's go.
I'm tying up the loosening ends. Ray, you said you were retired and you're already producing again. This is why I always lose and I win, and I start where I choose to begin. Stomach is a stomach, amigo. I hit you with a blunt or two, get you where you wanna go. Wanna call up cool break to fake the moon landing? It's gonna take planning, technology advancing, on and off like a light switch. Money's tighter than a vice grip, I'm flyer than a light ship. Man, chicken stinks. I'll come at you with everything under the kitchen sink. I like tobacco products, I scrap and rap a lotta. Fresh to death, nevertheless my lungs are black like Aunt your mama. Hand me marijuana, wearing pant pajamas. Earth is flat, as a matter of fact, debate me if you wanna.
That stuff is flat.
Too far for miles and miles. I can see it so far. I can see it so far. I can see so far. Don't see it at all. I run the dance hall. We no see the curve at all. That's why the Rasta man, yeah, I run the dance hall from coast to coast. You know it's the most, rocking it down like I'm cooking the French toast. When I was a kid, I used to shop at Toys R Us, but now I'm on this track with Boston Ray and Russ, spreading the truth from coast to coast, just like the Trinity, Father, Son, Holy Ghost. I got no time for you to master your debate. I just know that there ain't no curve except for the one that's on my plate. No curve can be detected from up in a plane, and you know it's insane when you wanna come and test me. Well, I know it's true. Rasta man, Andre, come for you. The chainsaw, run! I get it done. Burn Babylon, cause I'm number one. So here we go. Gonna bust up my flow. Rasta man, yeah, we run the stage show. Cause when I was a kid, I used to shop Toys R Us. Then later on, I bought the Domo bus, a Volkswagen 1970, true. Yeah, West Philly, yeah, we rocked it for crew. Went from coast to coast, but I sold that too, cause I needed the money, what you wanna do. But it's funny how the things change, and how your mind derange, and everything full circle, we keeping it real. Now I rock it out with my bat Lucille, and you can't stop me, no matter how you try, cause every day I be celebrating 4th of July, never gonna die.
Yeah, yeah. The true kings just walk up to the mic and grab it, cause spitting fire isn't just a bad habit. Like the hamburgers they serve that you just gotta have it. Like astronauts blasting off to other planets. Wascally rabbits. You're green enough, you get it a fuck. These kids nowadays are so enslaved, minds so depraved. Spend their time going to raves. Not even old enough to shave, but they know every planet's name in outer space. Outer space! But outer space is fake. Wait. What about all the pictures pictures NASA takes. Masturbate. I wanted to create a rap song, a fat track mom that slaps long into the night's black arm. These scents are the all-in-one, about to swallow my tongue. If the hollow from guns hollows my lungs, almost I'm done. But before we go, I gotta smash this one out the park, 1,000 yards. This ain't no Mario Karts. I got Bowser bars, driving across the country with a pound of tar. Till someone's gun's done, blazing down this house of cards. House of cards. And if I disappear, then sound the alarms. Either my body's floating in a river, or found and unharmed down at Flat Earth Farms, trimming that bush. He been trimming that bush, yo. Competing for that green leaf, winning that kush. Vision's been shushed, and my hearing's been getting blindsided, like the rhymes I've been writing. Spitting lines inspired by fire and lightning. Cut the day in half and divided the night into 2 parts, old half visible in the new dark. Cruising in the blue car with my crew starving. Looking for Xannies, but settle for booze par. Got a short fuse, deck full of loose cards. Yeah, they keep asking, well, what about the pictures that NASA takes? While I laugh and straight, continue to masturbate. When I'm at Sassburger paraded, the language you can't understand makes you think the Earth's an elliptical spheroid, but the shit's more like a pancake. You hypocritically weird, boy, but you better get your shit in gear, boy. The antecedent for gas pressure's not a mere ploy. Bury your solid containers, are you aware of this? The wheels in the sky keep turning, every season turn. Chariots, it's getting hilarious. CGI's been nefarious. The new year begins on 3/22, where the Aries is. But you smoking dick dust where the fairies is. I'm serious, the true kings is very pissed. Fairy tales that you fanboys is married with. Take your hands out your pockets, palms is too hairy, kid. Too hairy, too high. We very supplied with military knives. Blow your spinning cherry balls to the high heavens. Heathens, brethren, seedlings. So, if you like this song, go sing along. Swing that dome. Or keep your hands in your pockets. Open up your optics, it's getting toxic. Spitting logic, level heads off their rockets. Rockets, stop, mic drop. Shit, hands in pockets.
Starving. Open up your mind, never know what you find. Starving. So you call on the kings, cause truth we brings. Starving. Open up your mind, never know what you find. Starving. So you call on the kings, cause truth we brings.
Boston race compromise? Fuck you, compromise. I never compromise, rhyming clever thoughts of mine. The heavy ostracized, don't end up hospitalized. I'm hardly monetized, with the public hypnotized. I'm often criticized, it's time you visualize. The news will trick your mind, sometimes I give advice. I like to improvise, keep it simplified. I got this memorized, I ain't trying to get known. I don't wanna be big, I'm just trying to do what I did as a kid, without splitting your wig. Who told you Smith & Wesson? Now it's your missing weapon. Pull back, squeeze, and teach a fucking history lesson. While you're sitting waiting for my punchlines, I eat up globies like it's lunchtime. So hand it over like we standing in the lunch line. And hurry up, sucker, cause it's crunch time. She ate on my bonbons and expanded her waistline. The flat earth anthem will never get no airtime, because I talk trash about the FE app and that's fine. Nevertheless, I'll see y'all on the front line. The flat earth anthem will never get no airplay. It won't even make it up the stairway. Late Night Live is the only place you'll hear Ray. Colby's are stuck to the ball because they're gay. But Boston Ray, you be smoking blunts galore. You can sell for sure and bump the floor. Well, that's what I was looking for somewhat. We all believed in the globe, we was young once. From Orlando to the Panhandle, me and Russ can see the earth's flat from any angle. Money going one hand and out the other, and you'll never see money come out the gutter. You won't survive without your brothers, so please be kind and love each other.
Starving. Open up your mind, never know what you find. Starving. So you call on the kings, cause truth we brings. Starving. Open up your mind, never know what you find. Starving. So you call on the kings, cause truth we brings.
Okay, so. Come on, guys. Anything? You gonna say anything about this? Singe, you're muted. Singe, you're muted. Do you have anything to say about this?
That's gonna hold back the pressure of space.
It's
All
a goldfish bowl. They were like, this was probably like back in like the 60s, 70s, and they were like, listen, guys, everybody seems to like having goldfish bowls these days. But it would be really, really cool if we could put a goldfish bowl incorporated. It'll look really far out there, man. Far out.
That was part 2 of Operation Fishbowl.
Yeah.
I mean, that keep the pressures of space.
2.0.
Okay, so
I'm gonna get a whole bunch of pictures of like all of them, and then just lay them out on my table in my house, and just like put what they are, just lay them. Oh, these are just some pictures I have. They were.
Do we have to do this? Do we have to do this again, guys?
Here's what I noticed about my NPCs: when they go to sleep, they reset. In the morning, they wake up, they're all reset. You can do it again.
Pay close attention. You see that? This is a vacuum implosion of a train car. So this.
Wait, explain it though. Okay, so
go
take out all the pressure from the inside, or what? What happens?
It's a vacuum implosion of a train.
So what do they do?
They hook it up. I guess that's what they're doing.
They take out all
They suck out all the air of imploded
From the inside of it,
yeah.
And so that causes.
It's a good video though.
So if a vacuum implosion does that to a train car, okay, how is a piece of glass?
There you go.
Like
Exactly.
That
There you go.
You know what? And actually, it would. I think it would actually expand. Like, have you ever seen when you put a marshmallow in a vacuum? It expands. It gets bigger.
So this is we'll watch a little bit of it.
It's no secret that things get weird when talking about space travel, from the development of.
So this was the first one, right? Okay.
Rocket technology to the impossible. But did you know that underneath one of the primary American rocket launch facilities is an entire rubber bunker?
I mean, we were showing something about this last night, but this is a different one that popped up.
Accessible by a 200-foot-long slide designed for astronauts to escape a catastrophic event? Or that these days, it's basically abandoned?
No, it's not. I think it's still being used. I think that's where the astronauts go, right here, where they're safe when that thing takes off. They have a 200-foot slide or whatever they just said.
This is the story of NASA's secret rubber room. I'm your host, Ryan Sokash, and you're watching It's History.
This guy still believes it, and Andy believes in history.
Using a modified intercontinental ballistic missile. And from there, they kept their lead in space technology when they proceeded to launch a cosmonaut into low orbit.
So sometimes they can wear a fishbowl for a thing. Sometimes that looks like what? Like something you'd wear in a submarine, like a diver, right? Right? That's like a diver helmet. Like someone who's going to go, like back in the day, an old school one.
In April of 1961.
Underwater.
Though each of these accomplishments was followed quickly by an American equivalent, sometimes collecting even greater data on space and orbit. But the context of all this is really important, as back then, American people
This one kind of looks like a motorcycle helmet with a glass face.
Were confused, frightened, and often furious.
That's nothing. That looks like glass to me, but I don't know. I'm not there. It could be like plexiglass, but for the most part, why would you make it glass?
So when a young, charismatic president, John F. Kennedy, addressed a joint session of Congress in May of 1961, he highlighted the urgent need for rapid improvements in America's rocketry program, publicly tasking the almost equally young National Aeronautics and Space Administration with practically no forewarning and no...
Let me fast forward it a little. Muted. Kill my camera.
Infrastructure in place to accomplish this consequential mission. Though the chosen launch site had always been...
Look how flat that looks. All the way.
Florida, since, to cut a long explanation short, it's easier to launch aircraft nearer to the equator.
Makes sense.
NASA, however, had no permanent facilities there. In fact, until this address, they had been sharing joint facilities for testing military rocketry, which was problematic as Kennedy's open insistence that this be a civil endeavor meant that this state of affairs could not continue. On top of that, they needed a much larger rocket than
This guy,
anything. And
he believes it.
5 launch pads, 39 horizontally, and then delivering them to the launch craft.
I just want to see the rubber.
You can still travel to Cape Canaveral and see the pads during launches or tours.
Yeah, Rye did. He traveled there. All right.
Launcher vehicles ADOC and make a break for the emergency exit leading to a bunker buried under 12 feet of concrete. This exit was a 60-meter rubber slide connecting the primary vehicle to the bunker. Astronauts and ground crew would use an emergency sprinkler at the top of the slide to gain momentum, or for lack of better words, they turned it into a water slide.
they had a sprinkler. They turned it into it's a water slide. It's a water slide, bro.
So that they could enter the emergency bunker in a final chamber much faster. This was the rubber room. It earned that name for the thick rubber walls on each side to cushion the crew on the slide and absorb.
Now, am I saying they have this same rubber room from the 60s underneath the launch pad? No. They probably have a newer, better one by now. But, like, this is what they're doing still.
The shocks of the explosion. To ease and accommodate the crew's escape, the bottom of the slide in the room was flat and offered a few meters of material meant to slow the escapees down before they would hit a wall. However, since water could actually accumulate at on the left side, coming down from the slide, was a 6-inch thick steel door surrounded by rubber walls and thicker steel reinforced concrete. This was attached to a round room with seating for 20 workers or astronauts under a domed ceiling. Under the floor were 20 massive springs to absorb the shock of any explosion, and the crew was strapped into further shock-absorbing chairs. If these were
She looks pretty comfortable.
weren't enough, fire blankets and other emergency items were in the bunker to keep the 20 men alive for up to 24 hours until help could arrive from the surface. Once the fires and explosive pressure were gone, the crew could escape through a hatch or a 365-meter tunnel leading away from the launch pad to a recovery point. If the further tunnel were blocked, they would exit the bunker tunnels in a climate-controlled building directly underneath the launch pad. If somehow both routes were blocked, there was a hatch in the middle of the dome that wouldn't lead to anything, but could be accessible by NASA in a matter of hours thanks to emergency digging equipment kept just by the command center. The bunker's shock-absorbing springs enabled it to withstand explosive pressure of up to 500 pounds per square inch. Shockwaves up to 75 times the force of gravity. This amazing structure would also protect the astronauts from any fire above it, up to an estimated 2,500 degrees Fahrenheit. However, if the damage was more substantial than the initial estimates, the bunker was prepared for that too. If necessary, a carbon dioxide scrubber would keep the air fresh for longer. Still, if that wasn't enough or if it had somehow been damaged, the bunker included specially designed candles that could extend the oxygen supply by burning a mixture of iron powder.
They had oxygen candles, bro.
And sodium chloride. For every kilogram of powder, the candles could create 6 hours of breathable air per person. In the center, protected by a cage, were water and rations to keep the men fed until assistance could come. Meaning, according to some estimates, up to 20 men could stay in the bunker for 4 days with proper rationing. And if you're wondering, there was also a toilet in case it took longer than expected to reconnect with the surface.
All right, whatever. So I think they're doing something like that. Anyways, let's go back to your video, Ray. We still have a few more on your playlist.
Okay.
Let me see. Burning smell. Okay, Fireman's 2. Nobody was in the rocket. They are in the pool now. I think we watched this one last night, but we'll play it again. Play it again, Sam. All right. Boom. You're muted, Scott. Hey, what up, Scott?
Yay!
Welcome to Late Night Live.
Yay! We're going to the moon.
Scott, what do you think about the Apollo?
Trying to upload
the
a new
Artemis
profile
thing.
pic.
Apollo.
Spartamus.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. So I was gonna ask you, did you see this thing? Like, what is this thing?
I'm trying to upload a new profile pic, but it's not working.
So like, I saw somebody talking about this where there was like a cable car going down. Right? Is that what this is?
Yeah, you want me to play it?
Yeah. What is that thing?
They think it's a cable car that came out of.
That's what somebody said. I saw. Yeah.
But then I heard someone saying it's disinformation and there was no cable car. But
Oh, it does look like kind of like a little thing traveling down, but
it does kind of look like that.
But I don't know what that is. Yeah, I don't know.
I don't know.
But
I mean, it's
I've
all
seen it
it's
from
all
other,
going to keep
other
getting
angles.
more and more crazy.
Oh. I've seen.
You
this
saw
from
this
other
thing?
footage, though.
Oh yeah, from further or different sides.
Yeah, like when Ray was reacting to that live stream from that weather guy.
Yeah, yeah. Mm-hmm.
I saw it there. I saw it on that video. So you can see it. So they're
And
they
that
were
was
trying to hide-
from a different angle, then, right?
Yeah. Yes. Exactly.
Because that was like
farther from Earth than any human ever has gone before.
Sorry.
And after a key engine burned last night,
the Orion spacecraft is now on course to loop around the moon early next week. Fox's Sarah Legre is live for us from Johnson Space Center, where Mission Control
What
is
is
guiding
all
the
of
flight
this
to
like?
Sarah.
It's almost like they're like Artemis is looping around the moon next week. It's almost like when they're like
No,
Santa
but-
Claus is coming overnight. We see him going over the North Pole. You know what I
exactly.
mean?
Yeah, it's the same exact thing. Yeah, but I mean, like, so why are they all
we
wearing
lost
dresses?
We're now
Why are they
day
wearing
3.
dresses?
What's on the agenda?
You can't hear me?
Oh, I can hear you.
hey there, Rashi Caroline. You know, today just about
It was my headphones. What up,
Yeah,
Scott?
like they're. I was just saying, like, why does like 3 women? First of all, I agree with you. Women should not drive a car or fly a spaceship, or fly in a spaceship even.
Yeah.
But
they think with emotions. They're too emotional.
yeah, but I mean, like, so what are we like? So we're looking at some top notch researchers like wearing dresses with no sleeves and telling us about the facts. I mean, what is this?
I don't
It's
know,
'cause
man.
sex sells.
What's in the
Yeah,
background right there?
Women,
What is that in the background?
women
Oh,
are
those
running.
suits?
Women are running the world these days.
Yeah, they're running the show.
They're
That's
running
why it's-
rampant.
It's all going to
some
hell.
things. We're going to do some CPR demonstrations, testing some medical equipment as well. There were plans to do a course
just
correction
kidding. I
of
love
sorts for the Orion
Just
spacecraft to
joking.
make sure the crew is on trajectory
Shout out to all
toward
the
the
ladies
moon.
out there.
But we are so precise right now, NASA scrapped that, saying, hey, this isn't needed. Orion is right where it
Look
needs
how
to be.
wide her eyes are.
You see how how confident she was when she said that?
From
They're like-
one woman to another
Her
woman.
eyes are wide. What?
Watch what she
Her
said.
eyes
she
are
looks
weird.
like,
She's like
alien.
NASA said, that's okay. Artemis is right where it needs to be. Watch.
The mission
made it
Look at this
continues to
lady.
perform
Look at this lady, quote unquote.
well overall, and the crew is in great spirits.
That's not a man.
Currently, the crew is more than 100,000 miles from the Earth and about 150,000 miles to go away from the moon. You know, Victor said that we call amazing
Well, Hollywood
things
wouldn't take
that
that,
humans do moonshots for a reason. And indeed, this is literally and symbolically our moonshot.
Who was that lady? Who was our moonshot?
Moonshots.
Yeah, that's the new.
And well, yesterday played a big role in achieving that. We know successfully firing off those thrusters last night with that go-ahead here from Houston, pushing the Orion spacecraft out of the Earth's orbit and then toward that path.
So, all right, let's look at this one. This is supposed to be, I don't know, like you can't see any land. Shouldn't you
Oh,
be able
that's
to see
supposed
a
to be.
land
Oh,
mass?
I see the Earth there. Yeah, look at that curvature. It's amazing.
There's no stars.
Toward the moon. Now, it's the first time humans have made that kind of journey since 1972, and again, expected to swing around it come Monday. We'll have
It's kind of blurry, right? Like, shouldn't it be more clear? That's the moon?
Wait,
that 6
no,
hour-
is that?
What's that? Is
That's
that
not the
Earth?
moon. I hope that should be Earth and then the sun over there.
Is that Earth or is that the moon and the sun?
Dude, it's so bad. I thought it would be much better than
Window
this.
to study the
Dude,
surface up
Ryan
close
Russ,
and look at
isn't
things
AI better
closely.
than
We're gonna
this?
look at
Come
cracks
on.
in those craters, giving
They've gotten better
NASA
than this.
better
And this ain't real.
But they have to make it look so fake so that
Oh,
it looks
visualization. Look,
So
they
that it's
put-
so real, yeah.
Look. They put visualization up in the
Yeah, that
corner,
looks
but if
terrible.
you ain't looking for the word visualization, right? Most people are like, oh, that's the moon. They don't think like that could be.
Oh, they're
fake.
trying to say that must be the dark side of the moon because that does not look like the regular moon, obviously.
idea of how the
That's the
moon
dark side?
It looks like a golf ball.
Yeah, that's
and
supposed to
really
be the
the solar
dark side.
system came to be. Now back on board, we got some stunning views of home. Mission Commander Reed Wiseman snapping those photos from space, saying at one point they could see the entire.
So this is a photo from
I'm gonna fall
space, right? It doesn't look. I don't know. It kind of looks photoshopped to me. I don't know. It don't look real. But it doesn't look like.
Is this the one? Oh,
It
this is
doesn't
not
look
the
like it's a
same.
ball either. So I don't know.
Did you guys see the one they said that the sun was behind it? And it was like, so then how do we see the surface of the earth then? Doesn't make any sense.
Planet looking
It
at it
doesn't
from
look
pole
real.
to pole, and they've been detailing all kinds of great things:
this
northern
one-
lights, rivers, thunderclouds.
This one reminds
and
me
then-
of the fake one from Apollo when Buzz took it like halfway through the window like that. You know what I'm talking about, right? Or
Yeah.
Scott?
Yeah, I do.
We had that interview yesterday,
The
hearing from
window
him
thing?
for the
Yeah.
first time
Bob
last
Simmons
night, saying the scale of this
to make
mission
these,
is just starting
fake
to
Earth
sink in.
pictures.
And those things that
Oh,
float across the screen are normally like CGI. They glitch.
That's
out,
obviously
so-
fake, yeah. But did you see the fact that they showed that AI was telling everyone that all the images were fake? They were showing like the last one you just showed.
Yeah.
Did you see that where
I
all
think
the
I have
AIs
that.
were?
Yeah, I think I have it in the mix tonight somewhere.
Yeah, all the AIs were saying this is a generated picture. This is not real. You know, like
Yeah,
like
yeah.
okay, so your damn AIs that you guys created, you retards, are telling you that. You know what I mean? Like, oh, it's so funny to me.
I know. What are they gonna start doing? Teaching the AI to lie to us and tell us it's a real photo when they do
And-
it somehow?
And look at the guy right here. Like, so that's like supposed to be like luggage underneath him, right? Like all packed in there. Yeah, right there.
Yeah.
All that stuff is
yeah.
luggage or whatever.
Is it?
And
Is
then
that their belongings in a net?
Yeah, like yeah, like you're on
a fish net, like a fishing net.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah,
you're
yeah,
going
yeah.
crabbing.
like the idea is that so it doesn't float around and like there's not enough room for everything, so they have to pack it in like you're going on vacation like with your kids, you know, like in a tiny car, right?
Yeah,
but then but then you were showing this girl working out with some stupid little workout thing, and they're only up there for 5 days. So or no, I'm sorry, it's 10 days total. Yeah, 10 days total. So you really have to go up there and work out for only 10 days. Like you really can't get your workout in like after.
I have a
After you come home, you know what I'm saying?
This is, yeah, I
They'll
know what you're
say
saying,
that they
but
had to test out the equipment.
I have a feeling that now that this is working so well on the people distracting them, I think that they're gonna get stuck up there. My prediction is they're gonna get stuck in space, just like Scott Kelly and the other one, his brother, and it's gonna be like
One of those things again. Yeah.
It's gonna be a while before this is over.
Yeah, it's gonna be.
That's
dude,
why
I had a feeling
I jumped
it was
on the
gonna be like that.
bandwagon early. I jumped on the bandwagon early on now because you know what I mean. I did this is the second show we've done about this so far, third one.
Or maybe they might not come back or something. You know what I'm saying? Like that might be a thing where then they say, "Oh, we can't put people in the space anymore. That's it. That's it. No more."
You know, like the whole time when they was talking about this mission and them going back to the moon and stuff like that, I just completely ignored it because I was like, no, they're not. They're not actually going to do it. They're going to scrub the mission. And then I think they did scrub it once, and I was like,
They did,
see,
yeah, they did.
Yeah, they
couple
did,
months
right?
Earlier,
yeah, a couple
yep.
months ago, right?
Mhm.
So then, like, I was like, they're not gonna this time. And then I was like, oh, they're going for it. They're going for it.
Yeah,
this
that's
is
why I
gonna
was-
be huge. This is gonna be huge for us, man. This is like a field day for us. This is great.
Well,
Love
it is
it.
kind of like that. I mean, obviously, every truther is jumping on this stuff.
It's gonna more and more stuff's gonna come out every day, and it's gonna be a mud storm of information.
I know the United
Some
States
mud
has done
storm.
this
Next thing you know, there's mud in
1968
space.
through 72, but it's just this is unbelievable that we can put our minds to something and pull it off. This is an unbelievable technical accomplishment.
You know, it was a ride where you're trying to be professional. But
Technical
the kid inside of you
accomplishment.
wants to.
Who is this guy? Who hired him? You know
Which
what I
one?
mean? Like this one, the
The
one that's
token
talking-
black? The token black?
break out and just hoot and
Oh, the
holler.
one-
It has
oh,
been
sorry.
a great couple of days just learning how to live in Orion. And
I think he's Southern.
would love to give a quick shout out to our families. We haven't had a chance to say hi to them, and
Dude,
it's
her
just
hair just
so
makes me laugh
great
every
to
single
have had
time,
their
dude.
support.
Look at it.
Building up.
That's not how it would look. It would not
It
look
looks
like that. And
it kind of looks like it's in water this time, like they're underwater or something.
it does look more.
and we missed you
No,
guys
her
already.
hair. Every
Normally-
time I've seen
nor-
it,
well, normally
it would
like
not
that-
do that. Look how it moved. Do you see how it moved with her
Yeah.
head?
Yeah, yeah,
It would not
yeah.
do that.
It never
It
used
would
to
be-
move.
It would be like in space. It would be like her hair would
Straight up.
flow. No, it would like flow though, like where. So her head would move, and her hair would not move with her head. You know what I'm saying? Like she would turn to the right, and her hair would stay over there, and then it would slow. It would
so
slowly
many
like
people
kind
playing a
of
part
flutter.
in this, and then
Yeah.
early next week we're going to get better observations.
That's not how
more
it would
images,
look in space.
No.
Her hair kind of looks like CGI.
and also some
Yeah, it
key
would float
takeaways.
different directions too. Right?
Yeah, exactly.
It would
Yeah,
go different
exactly.
directions
Yeah.
and stuff. It would
It
float
wouldn't just
everywhere.
go on. Yeah, it wouldn't just follow her head and do that thing. And you're right, dude, Russ. I never thought about that. Maybe her hair.
Kinda
Her
like
hair
in
is just.
water.
What if her hair is green and then it's a green screen and then boom, you can make it do whatever it wants, right? Like like in virtual reality,
Yeah, it could just be her ponytail.
So
that's
maybe,
the-
and that's maybe why it looks so horribly fake because they just don't, they don't have the program properly.
just look kind of
done.
like that same.
All right.
virtual reality
Eric
program.
Dubé weighing in.
Fool's Day, NASA officially
This is
launched
Dubé.
their Artemis 2 rocket, claiming to take humans back to the moon in 2026. Going back to the moon, however, would require us having actually gone there before, which myself and many other researchers have
Yes,
debunked
this is
beyond any shadow of a
where he
doubt
falls
in
over. Does
several
he fall?
previous videos, showing
so
that
funny.
the original NASA moon landings were faked in a studio on Earth. So now, over 50 years later, with half a century of technological developments, Artemis 2 isn't even claiming to land on the moon like Apollo, but merely flying by. So what proof are we being given that NASA is really sending people in orbit around the moon? As usual, we are shown a rocket launch from Kennedy Space Center in Florida, which performs the same parabolic arc that every rocket, missile, and other projectile shot into the sky does. Rather than shooting straight upwards towards the moon, which would be far more logical and look much more convincing, every rocket launch arcs from vertical to horizontal, and most you can even see beginning to arc back down to Earth before leaving view.
Look at it.
NASA's excuse for this is that they are purposely doing this parabolic arc with all their rockets because of a super high-tech gamer gravity hack where the rockets are being caught in a gravity well that works like a slingshot to help propel them better to the moon. Yes, you heard right. The reason all these NASA rockets form a parabolic arc and look like they're about to drop into the ocean a few miles away is because going down is the best way to go up. So, all the NASA nerds will look down their bifocals at you, smugly explaining what their overlords told them about gravity and slingshots, while they watch rocket after rocket launched eastwards from Fort Lauderdale, making parabolic arcs directly towards the Bermuda Triangle. Watch closely as the rocket goes from vertical to horizontal and out over the ocean, away from all observers' views. In one instant, it just disappears from view completely. Where has it gone? It goes from being clearly visible to there just being nothing discernible whatsoever, like it just vanished into thin
You
air.
were talking about that last night, Singe, like where the
Strangely
kid
enough,
was like,
that's
"Daddy,
the
why is
second
it going
time a flying
down?"
object just vanished into thin air that day. Watch this footage from just before the Artemis 2 was preparing to launch, and pay close attention to the airplane that flies into view from the right-hand side of the screen. Where did it go? The plane just completely vanishes from view,
Yeah, what was
as
that?
if it disappeared behind a giant green screen. Watch it again in slow motion. Another oddity is the following footage showing these cable cars
Oh, there's your
lowering
cable
from
car
the
thing.
rockets during launch. These are known as the emergency escape cable cars, allegedly used to get the astronauts out in the case of an emergency. They sure look like they're being used here at this last moment. How do we know that they're empty? The astronauts could easily have just hopped into those cable cars to be taken to the next studio where they sit in harnesses pretending to be in outer space. Did you know that NASA is the world's largest purchaser of helium? Helium is a stable and very light element used for sending balloons up into high altitude. NASA admittedly uses large amounts of helium to send up its satelloons, but what about these rockets? Look at this image of the Artemis II live on Fox News.
Yeah, this is
what
weird.
What does that look like to you? Honestly looking, without bias, doesn't that look like a giant inflatable blow-up toy?
Yep.
Look at the seams and creases. Once the rocket is out of the public's view, after a couple minutes of genuine launch footage, true to form, NASA always switches to CGI. We can never get full, live, unedited video focused straight ahead of the rocket, or with a view focused on Earth. All we ever get is launch footage, cut to CGI like this for an hour, then whenever they're ready to restart the so-called live feed, here's what we get. Always a view with huge portions of the screen taken up by large random pieces of the craft. Then long blue screen outages lasting for minutes or sometimes hours, only to come back with another similar video of another large section of the craft in the foreground. Look at the supposed Earth in these videos. Why is it shaped like that? In every other image and video NASA releases of the Earth, it is perfectly circular. Why is it squished here? How can the Earth suddenly change shape this drastically? They always claim Earth is an oblate spheroid, but this is one of the only times I have ever seen NASA showing Earth actually looking that way. Also, where are all the satellites and stars?
Yeah.
There should be tens of thousands of satellites floating around up there,
That's
but
what
we
I
never
always
see
say.
any of them whizzing by. Another thing I guarantee
Dude, I
we
was
won't
saying,
see
what about,
is
like he just said, the whizzing by? Yeah, what about, like, hitting the satellite while you're out,
during its slingshot
flying up?
around the Earth, nor during
They never worry about that.
Crazy.
its trip around the moon. P900 and P1000 cameras are able to zoom into the moon with incredible detail, but I guarantee if we all train our telescopes and cameras to the moon when Artemis II is supposedly passing by, not a single person will capture video of the rocket passing by the moon. NASA has already started releasing
I know,
new
that's
Earth
what I want to
images
see, right?
supposedly taken.
I want to see people's amateur videos of the rocket passing by the moon. I want to see what it looks like.
Oh, you won't get that.
I want to see. Maybe
From
they
Artemis.
should be people that'll catch it if it's real.
No,
Or real.
they won't.
Just as dubious as ever.
They never do.
Again, they are showing us Earth as a crisp, perfect circle/sphere in these images. Yet just moments earlier in their live stream, they were showing video of a clearly smushed Earth, looking nothing like the pictures released shortly after. So let's take a closer look at these images. Where are all the continents?
That's what I always
We are
say.
seeing
Where's
half
the
of the
land
globe
mass?
in this image, and there is nothing but ocean and part of Africa. We are
Yeah,
supposed
this was
to believe
stupid.
that all of North America, South America, Europe, Asia, Australia, and Antarctica are just hiding on the other 50% of the globe. This is just like the famous Apollo 17 image, claimed to be one of the only real photographs taken by NASA. If you're going to have Africa take up 50% of your globe, the math just doesn't work for the rest. And what about the lighting? NASA says Earth is fully eclipsing the sun in this picture, putting all of the
Yeah,
light of the
that's the
sun
thing.
on the other side of the globe.
It would
So
be
how is
dark.
the entire dark side of the Earth shown fully and brightly lit? Or
Good
how
lighting.
about this one, allegedly showing the moon from Artemis II? Why is the moon much smaller here in outer space than it is on Earth? I've never seen the moon that small, and yet NASA claims this picture was taken by the Artemis crew halfway from Earth to the moon. The reality is, these are not real photographs. In fact, you can take these new images just released from NASA and run them through an advanced AI filter to check for authenticity and see for yourself. These images do not even pass AI scans for authenticity.
Yeah, that's what I was
and
talking
are all
about.
coming back as confirmed
I've
CGI
seen other people
images.
doing this.
Yeah, everybody's
People
been
honestly
saying this.
should
Yeah,
be able to discern
maybe
for
Martin.
themselves that these
Just
Earth
tons of
images
people
are
have been saying
clearly
this.
CGI. But if you don't trust your own discernment, Even AI is telling you that these are not real. From ChatGPT, quote, "This is very likely AI generated or heavily composited. The window frame is unusually thick and irregular, with soft, almost melted-looking edges. Real spacecraft windows would be more engineered and consistent. The satellite outside is oddly placed and slightly
This is what
stylized.
AI is saying.
Scale and lighting don't quite match orbital photography.
It is.
The lighting on Earth in the interior frame feels cinematic rather than physically consistent, especially the glow and reflections. The composition is too clean and centered for typical handheld astronaut photography. Also, look at the bright hot spot of sunlight shining at one specific point of Earth. If the sun's light is transferring through 93 million miles of space to reach the Earth, shouldn't it be lit uniformly?
That looks like an ice
if that was the
planet.
case? Why would there be a single bright
like
spot,
some kind of
as if being
moon
lit
on
locally?
Jupiter. Or
Cloud
something.
planet, yeah.
Watching
Yeah,
otherwise
yeah.
intelligent grown
Or
adults
Venus or
being
something.
completely duped and
Dude, wouldn't it be
stupefied by
so
this
much better though if
propaganda
frickin'
is honestly
Dubé was like
embarrassing
funny?
and pathetic.
You know what I mean? Like when he does all this, like
Starry-eyed
it would be
NASA
so.
fanboys.
He's just not funny. You know what I mean? Like at all.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I wish he was like, you know what I mean? If he had a little bit of humor, you know?
Yeah. Nancy, send Dubé to the comedy class.
By the prospect
Yes,
of living
yes,
their
Nancy,
imagined
definitely
science
do that,
fiction Star
please.
Trek future,
Improv.
but they cannot see the deception for what it is. They hear about building bases on the moon and sending humans to colonize Mars, and these ideas, implanted by Hollywood, then fertilized by NASA, have taken such strong roots in their brains that they can no longer see the forest.
Strong roots in their brains.
For example, I watched the popular YouTuber Some Ordinary Gamers talking about his excitement about this Artemis II launch in his recent The Artemis II launch
Call this
video.
guy out.
The crazy amount of
Right,
glee
Russ,
and
you know him?
happiness this man was experiencing
No.
during the launch. His
I don't
permanent
either.
smile
He doesn't look
and
familiar.
glassy-eyed wonder.
You'd be the only person I would know that
accompanied
would
by
know
his
who that
hopes of
is.
an
You're a
off-world
gamer
future
guy, you know?
where
Like,
humanity lives on Mars. Just made me sad for how
No, he
duped
doesn't look
the masses
familiar.
truly are. People want to believe they're part of some great exploration of the cosmos, and NASA gives them the ability to be backseat
so Saab should be
passengers
over
with
soon.
parasocial
And you usually get like a little boost when Saab's
The
done.
last
Is that what
thing I want
happens?
to do is honestly
yeah,
consider
usually,
the
yeah, I've noticed
Well,
that.
you know what? Well, God bless him.
Well, for ending a show, you know? I mean, it happens the same way every time, you know, like
It's all right.
everyone else.
He's been consistent for years now.
Dude, actually, dude, he's on his backup
they're being
channel
lied to.
again, bro.
He's what?
Like he's on his backup channel. So he got another strike where he can't even go on his regular channel, but he still gets, you know, I don't know, like 200. And
He's getting a lot of
people.
views. Yeah, I saw like hundreds of people in his chat now. He's done it. He did it.
Yeah.
He made it.
Oh yeah, remember
about
he
the
was
Earth and
on
outer
with Jaron and
space.
stuff.
So many never even look at the abundant evidence proving
is
their
over.
entire worldview.
All right, that's over. Okay.
Funny thing is, though, you say he made it. It's like, dude, he doesn't even get monetized. So,
I know.
like, what did you make? You made zero.
All right, here we go. Here we go. You guys ready? Boom. I got a good one. We've been following RV's coverage of this whole thing
Oh,
too.
jeez.
No, it's been good. It's been good.
RV.
Whoa.
You can live a very long time
You can live
without.
The latest fake space mission by NASA, Artemis II, the so-called moon mission launch. Not an actual moon landing mission. Just basically a flyby. What a complete joke this is, considering NASA supposedly put men on the moon back in 1969 all the way to 1972 and never has done it since. And again, including this mission as well. Nonetheless, let's get right into it with this phony fake garbage that NASA is peddling. And obviously you see the date here, April 1st. Of course, April Fool's Day. Fooling the public when it comes down to, and always coded Artemis 2 as you see here in numerology is 33. And one thing I find interesting too regarding this April Fool's Day so-called moon mission launch, the first time the so-called globe Earth has ever been televised with the so-called picture from space
Happy New Year
was on April Fool's Day, April 1st, 1960. Again, they've been doing this forever.
Oh, wow. So they did it on April 1st, 1960, the first time the moon. That's crazy.
Oh, wait, I didn't hear that. Wait, what was it?
Oh, that's a good one.
fuck is that?
They did the first what? Oh, television picture
On the
from
public,
space?
playing with the public
This
like
April
their
1st,
children,
1960.
and always with the occultic side
Yeah,
with
1960.
Artemis itself. The name is based on the Greek goddess, as you see her, Artemis, and her association with the moon itself and her twin brother, as you see here, Apollo.
Her twin brother,
and the
Artemis.
obvious connection with the Apollo missions. These two were
Is this
the
the same one
offspring
that we
of
watched
Zeus
the other
and
day? I thought
Leto.
this was a new one.
Of course, the
First of all,
duality
Apollo
aspect
is
of the
Satan.
sun and the moon.
I
Pretty
think
much.
this is the same one that we watched the other night, though. All right.
Satan is Apollo.
We watched this one
and
the other night.
his wife.
I thought it was a
one of
new
his
one.
wives was Artemis. So they're like,
Let me
yeah,
see.
let's do that. Satan's wife. Awesome. Call it that.
Right.
I thought
It's like the most satanic shit ever. Like, and they don't even like, hide it.
Let me see.
They're
Hide it in
like,
plain sight.
yeah, this is what we do. You know, like we just do satanic stuff all day, every day.
All right, let's see this. Yeah, this was the one I think that we didn't. Maybe not though. Maybe this is the same one. Let's see. Give it a shot.
Fox.
Yeah, this was the one I think I was supposed to play.
So you see what looks like letters, and obviously supposedly CGI when it comes down to it with this.
That's
but I
chroma
tell
key.
people constantly, you must
It's,
check several sources. Go to the original
green screen.
source to find out. And unfortunately, a lot of so-called truthers are sharing this. Even people on my channel that have been around for many, many years are sharing this as legit. You got to step back, take a deep breath, relax, and look for the original source. Just don't go to Twitter and start sharing things. Do some research. And unfortunately, a lot of people that are not video creators, they don't know how to do research. All they know how to do is share information. And that's the problem with truth. There's not many real truth investigators. There's just people that repeat things and share things. You need to research things properly. Now let's take a look here. Here is the original video that aired on CNN. This is the original source. And do you see any type of green screen being used? No, absolutely not. And this is the exact time frame with the original CNN video at 4:20. And you don't see any type of CGI lettering. And to prove this is the same footage, take a look at the astronaut in the back. See him as he passes the mic. It's all smoke and mirrors. But you see him pass the mic over, which they commonly do to make it look up and legit. Now when you go back to this video, the one that has fakery, he's pushing the mic here again. It's the same video. So make no mistake about it. This is just intentional disinformation that's put out so truthers share it, and you look silly.
I clicked something. Oh no, it's still playing. Okay.
And you're
It
debunked.
glitched on me.
And now
You
in the
clicked on
eyes
my,
of the people
avatar
that
or
believe in this
I did,
garbage
right?
nonsense so-called space launch are not going to be
Yeah.
convinced. They're going to look at you as silly, and they're going to believe the mainstream narrative of these so-called space launches because you even help certify in their mind this is all
What the heck is he even saying here?
on the up and up.
I know,
so we have to
right?
be very careful what we share.
He's like, it's definitely not CGI green screen,
Yeah.
but dude, RVs are retarded, in my opinion. Just my opinion.
Listen, guys, we shouldn't make our videos until we're sure about what we're saying.
Yeah, definitely don't do that.
Scott, two thirds of level head in the house. Go to your room.